Hi guys, how's it going? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back. Good to see you all again. A lot of you are coming back, meeting after meeting, and that's really great to see. I'm really glad, that you guys are into it like that. You know, why am I wearing a bib? Oh, this is just, this is just my bit. This is the uniform. I had a bit of an accident earlier. I was having a snack before, club started, and my mom packed me a Jell-O pudding cup. And I... Entertaining! Spilled a little bit. Welcome back to the Funky Little Men Crazy Relic 14. Unfortunately spilled a little bit of it, and then I tried to put some water on it, and I think that just made it worse. But it's fine. Yeah, actually, I got pudding on it. I realize that it looks a bit gross. Mediocre!
Really adding to the smell of the debate club room.
Thank you so much for the donation, 16 bits and tricks. I can only smell... I don't think it kind of looks like poop. I think it looks like pudding. I really can only smell... Welcome to the Funky Little Man down dismally. I can only smell, chocolate pudding. Right now. It's just in the direct trajectory to get right up my nose. And I didn't have time to, I didn't have time to go home and, change or wash it. Regionals are next month, so I really don't want to be, taking out my, my really expensive, cuff yet. Because I'm gonna have to prepare that, I'm gonna have to get that greased up and, you know, do all that, and I don't really feel like, then adding grease to this. I'm worried that it'll, you know, it'll combine or something, so I figured, I don't think it's unprofessional. I think it's actually, this meditation music is so relaxing, but it is so loud for me. I actually think it's more professional, if anything.
Is this room 1612?
Welcome back to the Funky Little Men, GP Pasco. This is not room 1612, this is room 804, but you are in the right room. The other, that's not real. That's not an actual... That was just a joke. That's not a real debate club. It's, you know, it's just people hanging out and talking, you know, they're not actually, debating anything, worth value, or time, or effort, or, you know, anything that we really need to be talking about, and not opening up any actual conversations. When are regionals this year? Let me think. When are regionals? They are... I think they're next month. They're September. I think they're the last week of September. I think they're September 27th. I think that is when regionals are. I'm pretty sure they're the 27th. They might be the 26th, though. But... But they're next month, and we qualified because, you know, we're a really good group of individuals here, and intellectuals, and you know, we really open up good conversations, and it's impressive.
Yo.
Welcome back to the Funky Little Man, the Lemon Man, and it's really impressive to the judges. This isn't a shit stain. It's pudding. You just saw me eating the pudding. You don't have to keep doing that. Also, I get it. It's brown, I get it. But you saw the pudding, and I just dropped it, a few minutes ago. The first debate will not be if this is poop or pudding, because we know it's pudding. But that would be funny. That would be really funny. That would be funny if we debated that. But it's pudding. We have the answer, and that's not something we need to talk about either. That's not something we need to talk about. I do just want to let you all know that, you can start if you would like to, the proof is in the pudding! There you go, and the proof is, all the proof that I provide for my debates, all the sources and, you know. No, that's really good. That's exactly what we're doing here. Thank you for that. That's really funny. You can start entering the waiting room if you would like. Open to subscribers only. But I will, oh yeah, I will write down whoever joins in. I want to debate, but I'm nervous. Oh, there's nothing to be nervous about with debating. I mean, no, that's a lie. I get it can be daunting just because you're, you know, there's a lot you gotta be thinking about. You gotta be, you know, you gotta be well-versed in a lot of, topics. But you really don't have to be shy at all. Because at the end of the day, I'm right here. And, I won't let anything bad happen to you. I won't let anything bad happen to you. We should have a vote on whether it's poop or pudding. I don't think we should, because we know it's pudding. But this is really funny. I'm really glad you guys, you know, you're making the most out of my little accident here. Not like, not like that, you know, but yeah, I dropped it. That was the accident. Will I go easy on new debaters? No. No. Because I think if you're... Thank you for the gifted sub, Drip Dippin' Dogs. Because I think if you're joining something like this, I think you know what you're getting into. You can smell test it. It smells like chocolate. It smells just like chocolate pudding. Thank you for the gifted sub, Canyon. It tastes just like... It smells just like chocolate pudding. And it's... Now it's fucking wet. It's fucking wet because I put water on it. And I think I just spread it and embedded it. I gotta bleach this later. This is my like, I'm brushing it off, but this is my Spaniard. This is the Spaniard. I got the Spaniard on today. So this is these are a pretty penny. So this doesn't... Am I allowed to eat pudding in here? Yeah, you can take out a snack at Debate Club. Just no chips and no chips, nothing that's like, you know, you're gonna have to open and be really loud. Nothing like that. No, you can't shit. The bathroom is down the hallway. It's down the hallway to the right. Pringles are fine. I'm just weird about chips in general because they're loud when you eat them. They're loud when you open the bag. I would prefer if you maybe just did what I did and opted for some pudding, or if you want, you can eat Doritos if, you know, you keep them in like a Tupperware and you can just open it. I really don't want you opening a bag of chips in my room, please. If anybody opens a bag of chips, you're out. Go-Gurt is fine. That's just a little thing that's really... I'm looking for the book club, but I don't see Mr. Clayton's here. Do you know where I can find him? I mean, I don't know if he's got... Is book club in his room? He should be. He might be in the staff room. If he's not in there, he's probably just in the staff room or, like, the computer lab or something. I would check the staff room. That's where Mr. Robinson goes. So they might be hanging out there. But, like I said, you guys can, what are other chips that don't require a bag that I allow? Nothing Lay's, nothing Ruffles. Doritos probably would be a no, again, unless they're in a Tupperware. Pringles are fine. You can have, maybe if they're... I don't know, are there other, you know, there's little things of Pringles you can get. Here we go. Ruffles all-in-one dip and chip pack. All-in-one chips and dip pack. That's something. That might make a bit of noise, but that's okay, because it's mostly plastic. We don't recycle here either. We don't believe in that, so you can just, throw that out in the trash later, if you're using that. No popcorn, nothing. None of that. Dippin' Dots is good. Dippin' Dots is good. The microwave's not in here. No, the microwave would be... Cafeteria might be the closest. Unless, like, there's one in the science room. I saw the janitor emptying the recycle bin into the regular trash. Yeah, like, that makes sense, right? Yeah, we don't recycle here. I don't think anybody really cares. I don't think anybody really cares about recycling. I mean, what does it do, anyway? Whenever you see, like, whenever I throw a tin out in the recycling, I never fucking rinse it out. I know that shit's not getting recycled. I know that shit's not getting recycled. That is gonna go directly into a landfill, and I know it. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, Crazy Relic 14. That is 5 new potential debate club members. How is this related to backyards? Oh, I'm sorry. That's just from last time. We didn't actually get around. You know what? No, even though we didn't actually get around to that debate, I'm gonna scratch it, because that was when I got absolutely flaked. That was when I was refused the debate, which should not happen. Which should not happen. I don't know why you would ever want to refuse this. Having this platform, and oh, we got another person in the waiting room. Let me write that down. I'm just waiting for, like, you know, just to get a few people in before we begin. I hope I'm not keeping you hanging, the Lemon Man. The Lemon Man's up first, and then we have Andrew. And who's B? I'm very sorry. This is Blank Mind. There we go. Very sorry, I didn't know. Couldn't see that on Discord. I will say, I've had half of this chocolate pudding, and it's making me feel terrible. I'm not kidding. Half of a chocolate pudding cup has made me feel genuinely sick. It's chocolate pudding. No, it's not shit. It was sealed. I'm not eating shit. I don't usually feel this bad when I have chocolate pudding. But it's not shit. I opened it. I saw my mom bring it home from the grocery store. Do I want to know why Mr. Clayton got fired? That's news to me. That's recent. And I'm not drinking an AHA. Book club seems to have been canceled due to him getting fired. Do you mind if I attend this instead? Yeah, of course. Really sorry to hear about book club. I mean, not really sorry, because what are you doing there? Reading? Like a bunch of, you know, what are you doing? Sitting around talking about books? It's a little funny, you know. It's, you know, if you want to kind of use your brain to do something, you know, you could, be instead talking about, like, real problems and the world and, you know, things that'll make the world a better place. This is a bubbly. Unfortunately. Do I have my coin? I got my coin. I think we're gonna get started. Because I got a few people in line. Yeah, sorry, book club's now canceled forever. What? The bubbly's not pee. This is lime. If I spill this on me, it's probably green. Do you know someone who's got green pee? I bet you do, and I bet that's why you're fucking talking. It's about you're talking about yourself. Shrek layers. See, you got fucking Shrek in your name. Yeah, you probably pee green. Jeremy from third period pees green. Alright. So we got the Lemon Man up first, and, I hope he's ready. Oh, I'm not even on stage. Oh, silly me, I wasn't even on stage, alright. let's get our first debate going. Hello.
Day.
How are you?
I'm good. I've been making sure I'm in the proper attire for today's debate.
Oh, let's see this. Oh, hang on. This is a great. Hang on, everybody. Let me get this up. This is a great demonstration of respect for your superiors and for your elders and for your host. This is great. This is very respectful and a show of solidarity. You really didn't have to spill pudding on your bib just for me. Or is that grease?
It's grease.
It's grease. Oh, this is fantastic.
Very special grease.
This is fantastic.
Put it on.
I've never had someone, thank you for this. This is a great way to kick off the club. I've never had anybody just kind of show this level of expertise and intellectualism before, and this is really great stuff, and I'm really excited to see what we're gonna be doing here.
And today I will be more sophisticated as I won't be pulling out the 9.
Thank you. Right, you did pull a gun out last time, didn't you?
I may have done that.
You did pull out a gun, and that was really, really upsetting. And I will say I do have to move to my other little setting so I can have the debate club rules. But I'm really glad we could let chat see your bib here. But yeah, that wasn't very cool of you, and that ruined a lot. Pulling out a gun, and it made me very scared. But I'm glad we've moved past that and you've learned your lesson.
I have learned my lesson today. I won't be doing that.
Oh, can everybody hear the Lemon Man? Can everybody hear? I did have the lemon. I did have the voice chat turned down a bit. So let me know if you can hear him now.
Hello, people. Can you hear me? Can you hear me well?
I think I feel like they should be able to hear you. If I'm right and looking at my levels right,
Hopefully
they should be able
so.
to hear you.
I can hear fine.
I can hear fine.
Hardly.
There we go.
It's fine. Levels are good. Can you pause stream? Tell the Lemon Man he needs the Britbong music. I need to find some. I have some Britbong music on CD.
What does that mean? What is that?
It means posh British music. But
Oh, interesting. Is that
that,
like the Strokes and?
No. I'm talking more like let's find this CD.
Is that like who else? Who is that like George
Spice
Michael?
Girls. Spice Girls.
Oh,
Unfortunately, I have Spice Girls prototypes.
prototypes of the Spice Girl. Where did you get those from? Like
Inherited.
are those prototypes of the girls themselves?
No, they are prototypes of their Vocaloids. Because if you did not know, the Spice Girls are actually Vocaloids.
Oh,
Bad early prototypes.
that would be a really good premise for a debate too, which of course is a fact. I'm just hearing now for the first time.
I've also got, let's see, Pomp and Circumstance March number 4 in G, Spitfire, Prelude and Fugue, I don't know this word, Land of Hope and Glory, Crown Imperial, Serenade to Music, Nimrod, the British Grenadiers, I Got Rhythm, Variations, English Dance
I Got
number
Rhythm?
5. Yes, I've got rhythm. I got rhythm.
Oh, I
Not
thought
I've
that said
got,
I got
got.
ridden, and
No.
I'm glad that wasn't what that said. So this is just marching band music.
That is exactly what it is. I inherited this CD as well.
I mean, for those who don't know, like the music that I play during debate club is this is just music I listen to. This sort of meditation, no lyrics, no mess, no bullshit, no, I really can't do any of this like pop music trash, I can't be doing any of it. So I like to keep things simple, no words, no lyrics, just like subliminal tones and things like that. So marching band music would be right up my alley, just getting to listen to the beautiful instruments and, you know.
I understand. No.
Yeah.
I think we need usually some more sophisticated music is good for debates like these.
Yeah, of course. Right now we're playing, what is this called? This is, what's this one? This is Pure Serenity, is what I'm playing right now. This is one of my favorites, Pure Serenity. I forgot the name of it, but, it's, a lot of the music I listen to kind of sounds the same, so sometimes it's a little hard, but, this is a great track, and this is by, who's the singer? Who is it? Well, not singer. This is AG Soundtracks. They're really, really good. AG Soundtracks is really good. Listen to that band a lot.
I hear that's a spin-off of Spice Girls.
They might be similar. Maybe this is the prototype that I'm listening to right now.
Maybe that's the CDs you're listening to behind me. Oh goodness, I just realized I have Spice Girls prototypes and promotional discs.
There's nothing.
Oh.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, even though, like I said, I don't really like the pop music.
No, fair enough.
And, you know, I feel like it's strange for someone who is as intellectual as you claim to be listening to that drivel. But, you know, you can.
Don't worry.
If you can handle it, you
to
can handle it, and it doesn't make me think any different of you or think differently about your debate capabilities or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I don't listen to it.
What is the debate at the moment? Asked Mr. Turtlewings, which I think is a great time to maybe get a debate going.
Yes, it would be.
The Lemon Man is familiar with this. This is a returning club member. I already knew that, so we can just get right into it, and I'm not worried. Sometimes I worry about people, but I'm not worried. These are new. I just got some new topics today. I just got them from the Debate Corporation. Yeah, I placed an order a couple weeks ago, and I just got them in the mail today. So we got some new props. Put them right in a hat. Is this that's the wrong hat.
Oh no.
All right. Are you ready?
Oh yes, I am.
The government.
Oh no, not one of these again!
The government.
Oh goodness, the government.
Nasty. I already have a foul smell in my nose just from pulling that out, and I'm not talking about the pudding on my bib. I'm talking about just smelling the government.
Yeah, no, they stinky. I mean, I hear Joe Biden's rotten corpse has been there for the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, Mitch McConnell's dead. I think he is there. I think it's Weekend at Bernie's. I think I don't know. I heard that they have I think the White House, they hired a giant recently. They hired a giant from the mountains, and his job is to like wherever like Mitch McConnell goes. This is real, and I heard about this recently. He has to like stand out of frame and have a little like puppeteer thing. And he's got to do that. So that's his job. And you know, I don't know how they managed to hire a mountain giant to do this, and I didn't know they could even maybe he's like technically not like in politics, because I'm sure you have to like not be a mountain giant to work in Congress, but it's fine. I'm happy for him.
I have a guess. I think they just hired a Dutch man.
And he's just 30 feet tall.
Yes.
That makes sense. It'll be also the government is.
Okay.
Or is it? No, Tails was negative, right? It's the government isn't. The government's not. I think Tails was. Look at me. I'm really nervous about regionals. So I'm kind of my mind's a bit, going crazy, but the government's not cooked already. I'm not. I'm just thinking about regionals, and, I'm just getting nervous. Because I know in a month from now, in a month from now, I'm gonna be on a big stage in front of thousands of people. The government is not for kids. The government's not for kids.
If I was being completely unironic, there are some topics to bring up against that.
Mm-hmm.
Or for that.
Well, you have to debate that the government is for kids.
Oh, goodness.
But it's not for children.
Well, obviously it is. I am gonna have to figure out as to how. Okay, I have some,
Let me just get some. I'm just gonna think of some notes here.
Yeah, I'm gonna also note some stuff down.
Yeah, I'll give us a couple seconds.
A4 artist
As
sketch,
proven by Lord of the Flies, exactly. This is where my theories come into play. We got.
Let me use my ultra-fast doctor's handwriting, which I'm not a doctor.
Thank you for the bits,
but
Manor.
I still have doctor's handwriting.
Poop bib. That's all we're gonna be doing today, huh? Let me see here. Is that? Yeah, I think that's... Sorry, I'm just getting down the last of my notes, Lemon Man. I hope you don't mind. You know, I just really gotta prepare because we got regionals coming up, so...
No, it's fine.
Does that look fine? Is this fine? I don't know if you can... Can you guys just, like... Sorry, I'm just doing some peer review real quick. Can you guys just, like, Oh, hang on.
I think I've properly noted down everything necessary. Let's see.
I think that's fine. I think I got my notes.
May I review? May chat review my notes?
Yeah, I can't. If it's peer review, I can't look. But you can peer review. Okay, I'll just close my eyes.
Right.
Just let me know when you're done.
I think that's all peer reviewed.
Your peer review's done?
Okay, I'm done. Yeah.
Okay, let me just. I can't read.
I'm done.
All right. So I'm gonna start the timer now. People are saying they like your notes. They think you're I think, you know, peer review is a good idea.
A very good idea.
What out of curiosity, you don't have to tell me. It's peer review. It's private.
Tell me. Tell me a question.
But no, I won't ask. It's private.
Okay then.
Someone said, well, that is TOS. Oh, they're just notes. They're just notes for the... You're overreacting. They're just notes for the debate, right? Yeah.
Yeah, just notes.
Whatever. Yeah, mine was fine. Like, what could it be? Anyway, I'm gonna start the timer. We got 10 minutes.
Okay.
We got 10 minutes on the timer. Ask him what is with the slurs. Well, if we're talking about the government. Yeah, I'm sure they're just notes for the debate. Like, there was nothing, right? There was nothing...
Yeah, nothing in there. I swear, please don't sue me, Joe Biden.
Alright. We're gonna start the clock. I got 10 minutes going.
Okay,
You ready?
is it started?
It's not.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
Okay, let me know the way.
It's going.
It's going.
Well, first of all, I can just kick this off by saying, the government's not for kids. You have to legally, I think, be over the age of 18 to even get in the government, and even you get a job or anything. And also, kids don't understand what's going on in the world. They have no, older people know what's best, like, we were making fun of Mitch McConnell earlier for what's going on with him, but when you think about it, like, older people, they're wise. They have a lot of life experience. I think it's up for them to decide everybody else's futures. It's not for kids to get into or anything, you know?
Now, where I, as I'm of the belief, have you ever seen the show, you might have heard of it before, called Sesame Street?
I haven't heard of that. What is that?
You haven't seen Sesame Street? Okay.
No, what is that?
It's a very good, very old puppet show.
I didn't talk about burger buns.
It involves, you know, puppets, having fun, you know, learning basic things, teaching basic things. Great for kids. Now, I am of the belief that the current system of government in many countries, including the United States, which I believe we are referring to today, if I am not wrong, is very much akin to the Muppet Show. Not the Muppet, Sesame Street.
Oh, okay.
And the Muppet Show.
I don't know. What's that?
As I said, it's an educational show for young children.
Oh, the Muppet Show. That's the same as Sesame Street.
No, I didn't say that. I said Sesame
Oh,
Street.
okay, but they're both
the
both
White
shows for
House.
kids, educational. Okay.
Yeah. Well, maybe the Muppets is more comedic, but I'm along the same line here. The Muppets, Sesame Street, both use puppets. They're both comedic and for kids. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I see where this is going.
I've watched my fair share of footage from inside the United States. The White House, the Pentagon, the
You've
the
seen footage from
NSA.
inside the Pentagon?
Yeah, it's just a regular Thursday.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I wish I could do
I can tell you with a high degree of confidence that I sometimes struggle to differentiate from some Sesame Street and some Muppet Show. It's, all due respect to Mr. Biden, I'm seeing some similarities with Kermit the Frog.
Now, explain for the audience who Kermit the Frog is.
Right. So, he's a green puppet, about 3 foot of height. He is very sophisticated. Actually, no. He's a real talented singer. His wife is a pig. And, you know, he's somewhat cultured. But he's a puppet, and he's meant for kids. And he is intended to
Sorry, his wife's. Why did you say that about his? I'm sorry. Why did you say that about his wife? Like, is she like bad or what?
No. She's very literally a pig.
Oh, got it. Okay.
She is an animal. She is the.
He's a
animal
frog.
pig.
Okay, got it. Sorry.
Her name is Miss Piggy.
Understood.
And I've never said she's a bad woman, but you know, she is quite literally
So you think
a pig.
you think these characters are, you think they resemble Joe and Dr. Jill Biden? Is this?
Yes.
This is what I'm understanding.
I'm saying more characters than just them resemble different, not exclusively Kermit representing Joe. He also represents some other characters, and some other characters also represent Joe quite well, I believe. But in my opinion, I'm generally of the thought that yes, it's about the same, and children can get about the same entertainment from watching The Muppet Show or Sesame Street as they could from watching some footage of the White House.
Got it. So you just think that it's children's entertainment at this point, you know?
Yes,
I am inclined to agree that you know, when you look at the the mess that is Congress, am I right? Politics. I totally am of that belief. However, I just I think if we're referring to you know, the government and maybe children having aspirations for I can see this music is getting far too loud, my thinking music. And if they have aspirations for the government, I just think that we need people who can get shot. I don't think we should be making kids or be letting kids get into this. I think if people are wanting to get into the government, they have to be in the military and sign up for the army and protect their country. And if you're a politician, you're just signing yourself up. You're always in public and standing on these podiums. You're just kind of signing yourself up for possible attempts. We've seen it with John F. Kennedy, God bless his soul, Ronald Reagan, God bless his soul, but he didn't get assassinated. They tried. And Shinzo Abe, God rest his soul, a couple years ago. I think, and I maybe I'm crazy, but I don't think kids could get shot.
Right.
So I don't think it's for kids, and I think kids should stay out of it. I'm thinking about the kids here.
I have some counterpoints.
Yeah.
In America, as unfortunate as it may be, the schools are already risky.
That is correct.
Schools, in fact, have a higher mortality rate than being a politician does.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately. Very unfortunately, but it is an unfortunate truth. Also, when you grow up, an aspiration, you have the aspiration of being a masterful comedian, Mm-hmm. Honestly, when you look up and you think, wow, I want to be just like Kermit the Frog. Wow, I want to be just like Joe Biden. Because...
But why would you want to be like Kermit the Frog? I mean, didn't you say his wife was... I mean, I know you said she was a pig, but then you said she was kind of nasty. Why would you want to be like Kermit the Frog?
I never said she was nasty.
Oh, I thought you said that she was
nasty. I said she was a lovely lady. I said she's just his wife.
Got it.
She's a pig, but in a very literal sense. Okay. They look up. They look up to these people. They see Kermit the Frog. They see Joe Biden. They think they put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
And they make 3.
Yeah.
100%. Now, I'm also of the belief that I may. If you ever have you ever seen the security camera footage from the garden of the White House?
I have actually.
You have. You ever seen when Donald Trump, Joe Biden, they were having a bit of a party one night? They were playing some Minecraft. They went out back. Obama was there too. Mm-hmm. They went out back.
Wait, did you say Obama or a bum?
No, Obama.
Okay, I thought you said a bum was there, and I was like,
don't worry.
Get him the fuck out of there,
Don't worry. Obama took a break from the drone strikes.
Got it.
They had a fun night. They played some Minecraft, had some Diet Pepsi,
smoked some weed.
Perhaps they might have had that as well.
I saw it on the cameras. They did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. They
went out back.
Yeah.
And those kids cars that are red and they have the yellow roofs.
Yep, like the little Fisher Price kind of things. This is something I do know about for children. The little Fisher Price cars that you can or whatever company it is. But yeah, they're the little plastic ones. Yeah, those ones.
If you are so inclined to remember as well that they hopped in those afterwards and they started broadcasting live on kick.tv to all the young children. Now, these children are very influenced by people on Kick, unfortunately, but it does make it is at its core, due to the core audience being drawn to it. It is at its core a children's entertainment platform, and out back they were there enjoying themselves in those, Playmobil cars. They were enjoying themselves. They were showing it live. I think if they had some kids there,
Uh-huh.
that would really make the government whole. Okay,
I
government.
I don't know, because I think if we let kids run around the White House, I think that'd be a lot. I'm gonna say something. I don't want this to be shocking. I'm just saying this is how it is, and this is how it works in politics. This might be a bit nasty, and I'm sorry. But if there's kids running around the White House, I think they're gonna get bullied. I think there's gonna be a lot of anger taken out on them, and I think they're gonna be. I think they're gonna be used as busboys. I think they're gonna be used as bellboys. I think they're gonna be used as ball boys. Only boys, by the way. There's only gonna be boys because this is the government, and should just be boys of the government and everything. I think they're gonna be. I don't think people are gonna be very nice to them. If there's one thing about politicians, it's they love to just take a back seat and let everybody else do everything for them. So I think they're gonna be making those kids. I'm thinking about the kids here, and I'm not for child labor.
Understand.
I'm not for child labor, and even though this is not my point, but I would like to say this because it was in the chat. George W. Bush, he's not dead. George W. Bush, when 9/11 happened, he was actually reading to a kindergarten class. If the kids were for government, why would his aide hide the info from them? He was ushered to leave. George W. Bush. And if the government really was for kids, I'm sure George W. Bush would have said, hey, kids, really bad news. Couple planes just hit the fucking World Trade Center. And then, if the kids were for the government, they would have been able to understand, and they would have, they would have been able to process it very quickly. See, that's the thing. Also, kids are terrible at processing tragic events. When 9/11 happened, people still remember it today. Like, people who were kids then, they still remember it today. Why are they so bad at that? Like, if you're into politics, like, and you're a kid, you can just, all right, that happens. You know what I mean? So that's just, that will be my final statement too, because the timer is up. If you would like to make a final statement, you may do so now.
I believe the kids could have handled 9/11 better.
That is a
than any
fact.
Old crippling man could. I believe that they could have said no, and that the planes would have simply reverted. Kids are capable. Trust
I think it
me.
takes.
I've seen what they're capable.
I
And
look at somebody like Joe Biden, and I see, how much he stumbles over his words and how he. I see that.
You see a fear in Joe Biden's eyes that you only see in a 20-year-old Eastern European gay man eyes. Okay.
I don't think it's fear. I think it's bravery. I think the reason he looks the way he does, and the reason he fumbles his words and everything. People also like to say he has a stutter, and that's a physical thing he can't help. I don't buy that for a second. I think it's because he cares so much about this country, this country, and he is just so heartbroken by the events that happen every single day, and I think it just gets to him, and that's why he just can't talk, because he's just so overwhelmed with emotion. And I think that's why we need the older people to do this.
Okay, I hear your point. Now,
Yep.
I certainly think that was a good debate. I think that was a lot better than my last debate.
I think it was better
Remember
than
that
your
at
last
all?
debate because you didn't have a fucking gun in my face.
Also, I was a bit more civilized and made actual points this time instead of saying I was the sussy imposter.
That is true. I think peer review really helped out.
Yeah.
I think that was a good call on my end. I think that was a good idea for me to just do peer review. So everybody can. So you can thank me for being a better debater this time. But that's okay. Like, yeah, no problem. Anytime, really. That's why I'm here. It's to, help people be better debaters and maybe even become master ones. And, we're going to regionals next month, and maybe if you're around, you could join our regionals team and debate. That would be really, really fun.
Mm-hmm. I'd love that, honestly.
Yeah.
I'd be overjoyed. Anytime.
You aren't going to regionals unless you step up the debating. I don't think we should be saying that, George MC17. I think we should be. I think you did a great job debating the Lemon Man. I don't think we should be saying that, George. I think we need to be helping people work on their debate skills. I don't believe in tough love. I believe in love. One love, in fact.
Mm-hmm.
I meant you. Lemon was fine. I think that I'm really honored to have debated you again, and I think we had a great conversation.
I'm honored to have debated such a master debater.
Thank you. No, I'd say, I know. that's really, I wouldn't know if I'd call myself that. That's a lot, but yeah, that's. Yeah. I mean, if you think so, if you really think I am, then maybe I am.
Maybe you are.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Thank you so
Let's
much.
See.
Oh, we have
what
to.
Did the chat think?
What I spill on my bib? Chocolate pudding. Don't listen to anybody else.
What do the audience of adjudicators think?
We will see. I'm gonna write down who wins.
If you vote for me,
2 minutes on the clock.
Winners.
No additional votes. This pudding's really making me feel bad. It's pudding.
I think I put up a. Let's see, 2 minutes. They believe you're winning. You did well.
Thank you.
A vote for Lemon is a vote for child labour. Is that not a good thing?
Oh fuck, man. How's the vote doing? Oh, it's pretty close.
I'm surprised how it's in your favour though. It's really quite impressive.
It's I mean the fact that it's close to 50-50, it's 67%, 33%. That's a really crazy
usually
ratio
we're used
there.
to
Usually I steamroll it,
Yeah, usually I'm used to a lot larger of ratio, but today is not the day for an L plus ratio. Today is the day for a B plus ratio.
Sorry, I'm just really struggling with this. Yeah, with the I don't know. I ate this pudding and it's making me feel really sick.
Just got fired from my job as the guy who hands poppers to Mitch McConnell. Can I get some commiserations in chat?
Smell to it,
Yeah. Welcome back to the Funky Little Men, Shrimp Fried Izzy. We were just talking about Mitch McConnell, in fact. And we were just talking about as the guy who hands poppers to Mitch McConnell. We were saying we were just talking about you might have actually met this guy. You might have met the mountain giant that now has to prop up Mitch McConnell and do the puppeteering. We were just talking about that guy.
It's my Dutch friend Frank.
Yeah, I'm sorry if that guy took your job or something. If now he's just being puppeteered rather than poppers. The votes are in as well, and I won.
Well done. I really appreciated that debate.
Well done to you too. And the invite for regionals is still open.
I would like to accept that invite, actually.
Yeah, it's well, I'll have to give you a permission slip. Mm-hmm. So your parents can sign that. I'll have to give you a permission slip. And then, that's it for the field trip, and then we just go, and it's free and everything.
Okay. No,
yeah. But, once
I'd love that.
Yeah, of course. I'll get that to you, and, thank you so much for coming to the debate, the Lemon Man. I hope to see you there.
Thank you for such a wonderful debate.
Anytime.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh my god, dude. I didn't even eat the whole thing. No sugar added. That's the problem. That's it. Never mind. I found it. I found it. No sugar added. That's it. They didn't put sugar in it. They didn't put if they had sugar in it, it would have been fine and make it's pudding. It's just I don't know why my mom got the no sugar one. I don't know. Oh, I don't know why my mom got the no sugar one. Oh my god. Oh, and it fucking stinks. Oh, and it fucking stinks, but I can't take the bib off. I can't. Because then I can't do the club. If I'm not wearing this, I can't do the club. So, fuck. I'm not getting rid of the bib. I'm gonna bleach it later. I'll bleach it and it'll be fine. I'll just bleach it. Oh my god. Oh my god. I need water. Sparkling still. This will help. I can't flip the bib around because then I'll get chocolate pudding on my fucking shirt. If I flip the bib around, I'm just gonna get it on my shirt. Febreze it? Ugh. I have Febreze. I'm sorry I'm keeping a couple people waiting. I have... Oops. I can't take it off because then that ends the bait clip if I... Oh, that smells better. What flavor Febreze is that? It's Mediterranean lavender. Oh. I'm not sure what the Mediterranean part adds to it. But maybe different lavender. I never know. Oh. Can this like can this get you high? Febreze? Jader gave me this bucket, keep it next to your chair in case. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll keep that there. Thank you. It's all good. It was worth it to win that debate, you know. I mean, no, this wasn't intentional. But I won the first debate, so we're off to a great start. I'm not crying. We're off to a great start. Next up, we have, Mandrew. We have Mandrew up next. Andrew. See this? This is, I drew this when I was... Here's a fun little thing. I drew this when I was 14, maybe? This is maybe a 10-year-old little drawing I did of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure characters. I don't need advice on debates. I do appreciate it. But we're all pretty well versed with debating here, and We're all really, every time I breathe in, I get Febreze in my fucking mouth and in my lungs. Every time, we're good at debating here, and, what do you mean it's giving, what about this is giving Chris Chan? You're just saying that. What about all of this is giving Chris Chan? Maybe if I just eat more pudding, it'll cancel it out. Because now that I'm eating the Febreze, technically, if I just eat the pudding and it's that does not taste like pudding, man. I don't know, like, it does not taste like pudding. We have to get Andrew in here. Andrew, you ready? You better be. I don't have time for this shit. I don't have time. I don't have time to no funny business. We're practicing for I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be ready for regionals. I'm not gonna be ready. Oh, I'm getting all fucked up. I gotta fucking... Oh, I'm not gonna be ready. I'm just so nervous, guys. What's regionals? It's the regional debate. It's debate clubs. All the debate clubs from all the schools, and the school district. We go to West Gerber, and we have a big debate club in their auditorium, and then the judges vote on the school that wins, and we've never won. We've never won, and this like means a lot. I gotta do another debate.
Entertaining!
Welcome back to the Funky Little Men, PJ Twitty, and hello, Andrew.
What up?
How's it going?
Pretty good. I'm ready to beat you. I'm ready to reclaim my title of Master Debater. Master Debater times 2. So watch out.
What are you, in fucking jail?
No.
In boot camp?
No. This is my dorm. The place where you belong, it looks like where you belong, and that's a mental asylum.
So you're in college and you're debating fucking high schoolers?
Yeah, because you guys were like in an advanced class, but you still can't win against me.
How you held back?
I was not held back. You
can't debate college kids?
No, I'm in the right grade. It's not my fault that they decide to let kids around here. I didn't ask for that shit.
You were in the right grade?
I am in the right grade.
What grade are you in?
I'm back for my I have
Not hard. It's not hard. It's not hard. I'm in grade 11. I'm in grade 11.
It isn't hard. It isn't hard. I didn't say it was hard, actually.
What grade are you in?
I'm in 16th grade.
That's a really impressive grade. I'm gonna say that's a really impressive grade, and I'm really proud of you for, making it this far and for, living this long.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem.
I deserve that.
It's a really big grade. That's a big number.
Someone
said, "Yo, what the hell is that fan?"
It's called having... Okay, what do you mean, what the hell is that fan?
It looks like a fan.
Right up to that. It's just a regular-ass fan.
What is that in the back there? Is that bleach or milk? Is that, like, back there, that gallon of something?
That is an empty gallon of milk.
Empty gallon of milk. Gallon of milk. That's gonna go right in the garbage, not recycling.
Right.
Welcome to the Funky Little Man, our Shinra. It's gonna go right in the garbage. What else you got there? PS4. Microwave.
Hell yeah.
This is making me excited for college, man. I can't wait to graduate.
You're not gonna make it there, so don't worry.
Well, I think I'm not gonna make it. Gotta be valedictorian.
I mean, you're gonna fail. You're gonna fail your classes. Just because they let certain kids show up as like an honor scene, that doesn't mean you'll pass.
I get all straight A's. I've never had a grade under A.
That's not what I hear.
What are you who are you talking to? Who that are saying different?
Hey, professors have to sometimes like work at high schools too, just to like get by.
Are you working at the high school?
No. Why would I want to work with people like
I thought that's what you just. I thought that's just what you said. I thought you said.
I know people. I said.
Oh,
I
you know professors.
people.
I thought you just. I'm sorry. I thought you were saying that. I thought you said I have to work at the high school to get by, and I was like, oh, what do you do? Are you fucking janitor?
Yeah, well,
Fucking throwing slop everywhere?
Maybe
Looks like it with your fucking room. Looks like that. Looks like a janitorial closet. That's why I thought you work at the high school, because I thought you were in the fucking janitor's closet.
Oh, as opposed to the one that you're in right now.
This is a really, really good classroom filled with really good
Whatever.
really good supplies for children and textbooks and a big chalkboard.
I bet it's like, I bet you have like almost no chalk left.
I think Mr. Robinson always keeps chalk. I think he always keeps an extra little container of chalk in his desk. He's got a smart board too. Not to brag, but he does have a smart board. We just don't use the smart board because I'm old school.
Well, it's nice that he's supplying all these things for the 2 other people in debate club. I just came here to save your ass, honestly, by beating you. I thought it would make people want to join because they think they have a chance, but
Well, I just won the last debate.
whatever.
I won it fair and square. We actually voted on it, actually. We held a democratic vote. Not something you would ever know about, democracy, because you're a tyrant and you're, but we're not about to personally attack people here. This isn't ad hominem, but it was fair and square.
I'm starting to think that the brown on your bib is the shit coming out of your mouth right
That's
now.
not, it is chocolate pudding. How many times do I have the pudding right fucking here, and I spilled it right before I started, and I just got it on my fucking desk.
I fucking bet, dude.
Also, poop doesn't even come out of your mouth, and if it came out of my mouth, it would be, if I had poop coming out of my mouth, it'd be all over my legs and everything. I dropped a little bit of pudding on my bib. I Febrezed it. What more do you want?
You're wearing that bib because you're a big fucking baby.
It's not a. This is a professional bib. This is a professional cuff, not a baby one. Why are you showing me your watch?
Where's the debate? Where's
that from? Fucking, what is that, a Timex from fucking Amazon? What is that?
It's the type of watch you'll never see because I
just saw it.
Millions off of debating.
I just looked at your watch.
You didn't see it on your arm.
No, what I have on my arm is pudding.
Yeah, I know. Well, sure, it's pudding. I don't think it's pudding. But
It's fucking pudding. I can smell it. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I know it smells crazy in there.
It's actually, now it smells good because I just Febrezed it.
Now it smells good because I'm debating in Mr. Robinson's class right now. It makes your stench a little less foul.
I would love to go one debate club without people complaining about the fucking smell. And, like, what do you want me to do with this room? What do you want me to do? Last time people kept bitching about the fucking smell, and I knew why that was. And now, am I gonna have to deal with it again now?
I guess so. You could start by putting on some deodorant, probably.
I have fucking deodorant on. I have deodorant on. There we go. The windows are open.
Christ. I might actually be able to debate now.
Yeah, because you can smell fucking debris. Yeah, because you just want to inhale all. See, you also don't realize I'm fucked up right now. I'm fucked up and high because I've been inhaling all of this Febreze since I've sprayed it on this, and now my brain's all.
I can fucking tell.
No, I'm overpowering you mentally, and I'm fucked up in the head. So try that on for fucking size. Why don't you stick a fork in it? Why don't you stick a fork in it? And realize that you're losing to someone who is on Febreze right now, which God knows what that drug does to you. I don't know what's going on. My brain's all scrambled.
I don't think repelling people from you is one of the symptoms. I think you just do that yourself.
What else is that in your room? Is that a frame? On your left. Oh, do you not know what your room is? What's that in the back there? On your left, under the fan. What is that?
It's a mirror.
A what?
You'd want a mirror.
A mirror, right?
Yeah.
It's a stupid thing to have in your room.
It's a pretty good thing. You'd hate having a mirror in your room because like it would fucking break. But with me, I'm just like, damn. And then I feel good, and then I walk outside,
I'm not gonna.
And then I grind.
I'm actually very careful with fragile things. I wouldn't be dropping mirrors like you are, leaving empty milk jugs around. Dude, talking about the smell. It smells like fucking cheese in there.
I guess you should be. I guess you should be careful around yourself because you're the most fragile person I've ever met.
You're I know you're fragile because I could fucking break you in two.
I bet.
I could snap you like a fucking twig. Coming into my debate club and talking to me like this?
You're lucky. I'm bringing all kinds of... I am making your life so much better. I add a sense
What's this little logo? What's this little logo? Is that supposed to be a champion shirt? What is that?
I don't fucking know. I just buy the shirts and wear them. Like, I don't fucking know.
See, I think about what I wear.
You have a shit stain on your bib.
It's fucking pudding. It does not even look like poo. It doesn't even look like poo.
Shitty Austin Powers. If he was a girl. Oh.
I'm gonna bash my fucking head in. I'm gonna bash my fucking head in.
Do what you want.
I don't want to look at your fucking police academy, your fucking police academy ass room, your fucking boot camp. I don't want to look at that anymore.
At least I'm giving the viewers something to look at. That's all I'm saying.
I'm giving them actual intellectual discussion, and I think that's a bit more valuable. I think that's more valuable than just visuals.
You can have
that says a lot about you, that your fucking surface value, and you want to give them something to look at. You got nothing to say.
And you can have looks and brains, and I'm bringing both right now, so don't mess with me. That's what
you're bringing looks. You're bringing looks and brains with empty gallon of milk. You got a PS4.
Yeah, that milk makes your muscles stronger, and the most important muscle is the brain. And I'm gonna beat you with it.
I hope you beat me with your fucking brain, and I hope that means you're gonna rip it out of your skull and fucking then start whacking me with it, because that means you are fucking dead. Then that means if you don't have a brain, that means you're fucking dead.
It's kind of freaky to want someone to beat you with their brain, but I get...
You said it, you brought it up.
I guess that's more for the counselor to handle than me, but...
You brought it up, you literally said that.
Literally, you're the one still hung up on it, so...
Well, you shouldn't have said anything then.
Clearly.
Glad we came to that conclusion.
Whatever you say. You're just stalling because you know you've already reached peak with the debates. You know that I'm here. You know that people aren't gonna be as invested. They gotta see. They saw my beginning, and then I fell because you rigged shit. but now I'm gonna rise back up. And everyone loves a good comeback.
See, guys, you gotta
story.
remember something. The only reason he's coming in fucking swinging this time is because he lost last time. That's the only reason. The only reason he's doing all this shit is because he lost last time, and he's upset. And he's been crying every single day. He's been crawling back. Before he went off to school, he was crawling, but he was fucking, this past month, he's been crawling back in this classroom, asking for another chance, asking for another go, and now he's got his chance, and look at what he's doing.
I have been crying and nary a tear. I'm so far removed from, like, being emotional. Like, just been using logic, and I've been studying debates. I know how to beat you. I've been going back through the past debates. I know how to win. And that terrifies you. That's why you're deflecting.
I'm not terrified. I'm not terrified because the Febreze has fried my brain to a fucking pulp, and I got nothing to fear.
You're quaking in your bed like a fucking baby.
I got nothing. I got nothing to fear.
Except me. And you should.
Are we gonna get this debate going or what?
You tell me.
I've been ready. Alright, Judge Judy.
Well, you know, Judge Judy wins. You don't.
I look like Judge Judy.
Yeah, but I give off her vibe. That's more important. And I'm as smart as her.
The only fucking Judge Judy vibe you're giving is fucking baloney, dude.
I like baloney.
I also like baloney.
See, you're already agreeing with me. You know I'm gonna win the fucking debate.
Norbit. You seen the movie Norbit?
What about Norbit? What about...
Oh, you're really confident about Norbit,
okay.
huh?
Yeah, we're talking about Norbit. All right.
You're really confident about Norbit. Someone's watching Norbit a lot.
I wonder who that could be.
Norbit is... This better be Oscar winner or something like that. This better be is best movie of all time. Gay. Norbit is gay.
Damn, why do I have to be the homophobe every time? All right,
what you gotta remember is Norbit is the character, so I have to prove that, you know, I think he's gay, and you just have to say, oh, he isn't gay for these reasons. Why do you think you're gonna be homophobic by just arguing that someone isn't gay?
Oh, I'm arguing that he isn't gay.
You're arguing that he isn't gay, and I'm saying he is gay. And I'm not being homophobic. I just think he's gay. I mean, I watched the movie, and I think he's gay. I think, you know.
Yeah, you would think that. You would think that. And even if he was, there's not like a problem with that. You're just a bad person. But he's not gay, so it doesn't matter.
I never said there was anything wrong with it. I just think he's gay.
Are we gonna debate or what?
Oh my god, I'm just getting my fucking phone.
Oh my god.
Hang on. Do I have the... Alright. You could just hit the soundboard if you wanted.
Can they even hear that? Or am I just clicking and looking like a dumbass like you want me to?
I'm not fucking doing anything! I just did the soundboard too.
Oh my god.
I just did the fucking soundboard.
Let's get the debate on.
Now, baby, that's right. Now, baby, now, baby, now, baby, now, baby, now, baby, that's right. Do in your mouth, 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 do in my mouth, do in your mouth, do in your mouth, do in your mouth.
Of course, you'd use a Ray Williams Johnson soundbite and old as him.
Now, baby, that's right.
Hello?
I can get the timer going. Alright. Maybe let's ride. 10 minutes
Baby,
on the
let's
clock.
ride. You got nothing but time.
We got nothing but time, and the time's 10 minutes for the debate. I think Norbit's gay, and, you know, from what I remember from the movie, he's just got a lot of problems with women, and honestly, like, I don't think Rasputia was really, like, that bad of a person to Norbit, and I think Norbit was just overreacting, and I think that, you know, his sort of, just inability to, you know, maintain a relationship with a woman, maybe could be signs of something else. And, you know, also there's Norbit's landlord, whose name I can't remember, and I think it's something racist. I can't remember. Because that's where Eddie Murphy actually plays an Asian man who is his landlord, and it's very nasty business. But Norbit's character really, really admires that man, and I think that there could have been something under that, you know, some other layers.
I think that Rasputia and Norbit fell in love, and that kind of just proves he's not you.
Well, they didn't fall in love. Norbit actually, you see, I'm not talking. You see, guys, this is what happens with this guy. This guy, he's not done his research. Like he's not a Norbit head like I am. But
enlighten me on what I'm wrong about. Enlighten me why I'm wrong.
Well, Norbit, his relationship with Rasputia is based off of the fact that he feels indebted to her since he was a child because she would stand up to his bullies when they were in school. So he felt indebted to her, and because of his introverted personality, couldn't adequately stand up to her, and locked himself into this relationship with Rasputia, which he was not happy with.
Yeah, okay, now I'm going to cut you off because here is what I was meaning by that. See, Norbit and Rasputia fell in love after you don't see it with the movie. They fell back in love again. Norbit realized he was being superficial and that Rasputia is beautiful in her own way. And then they got married, and then they had like a lot of babies and stuff.
Don't think they had any kids.
How many kids?
I said I don't think they had any. In fact, I would argue that Norbit and Rasputia never had sex.
I don't know. Yeah, I think they had 4 kids is what I heard last. The 4th one's on the way. They had 3.
They're still...
They had them on 3 different occasions. And also,
You know them?
I've met them personally. They go to my college, actually.
And how many years has Norbit been held back?
Norbit's not in college. Norbit's not in college. He literally... Okay, so it's his kids, not him. He's not in college.
Oh, his kids are in college. Norbit's very old now.
Well, yeah, that movie came out like 15 years ago.
You're right, it did. I think it came out, it came out 2007. And I was actually, I remember being a kid and sitting down. See, like, this movie is, like, really important to me. I actually watched it with my parents in 2007 when it came out. We rented it on video, and, we had a great time, and, ever since then, I've, like, really cared about them and, you know, what they're up to.
Seems
and
like a likely story.
It is a likely story, because it's real.
Their arguments are as shitty and stretched out as Kevin Spacey's asshole, first of all. So, like, here's why you're wrong. I bet you weren't even at the... I don't even think they show Norbit in Canada because that is an American movie. That is a...
So are you gatekeeping Norbit?
I'm not gatekeeping it. I'm pretty sure it came out in the USA first, so...
Who's to say we didn't do a little bit of... and go grab it from the US and bring it back?
You are such a liar.
I don't want to get my dad... I don't want to get my dad in trouble here, but all I'm saying is it's possible to smuggle Norbit.
You have so many charges against you, there's no way you came to the US. I know Border Patrol would have gotten you. They know
I
about.
was 7.
They know about the bomb. They know about the other things. Like, I know you're wondering, like, why did he feel okay with mentioning the bomb but not the other stuff? And just think how much worse the other stuff was for me to not feel comfortable with that. Like,
What are you accusing my father of? Are you accusing? Are you an accuser? Are you being accuser? Are you accusing
like
me of?
Stewie Griffin. No, I think you're like Stewie Griffin, and you were the one doing all the bad things, and your father was just oblivious to it all. I can't believe he bailed you out. Like, I don't think it was worth the money, to be honest. But
God forbid a kid wants a copy of Norbit. God forbid. God forbid a 7-year-old girl. Just keep in mind, this is not who you're saying this to. You're saying this to a 7-year-old girl. A little girl you're saying this about. God forbid she wants a copy of Norbit on DVD and goes to the ends of the fucking earth for it. And maybe makes a couple risks.
I'd point that 7-year-old girl to the tomato meter score and be like, what is your taste? You're in the 20% of the population that likes Norbit.
I'm proud to be in the 20% of the population, because the weirdos are gonna be the ones, the weirdos and the freaks are gonna be the ones to take this fucking planet to the next level. Look at Elon.
Right. You're gonna drive the world into the ground like he drove Twitter into the ground.
No, what I'm gonna do is he's just misunderstood, just because he's a weird guy, and he's expanding Earth as we know it.
Because you're an emo kid in school, like once you graduate, you're gonna realize, hey, maybe I was wrong.
Yeah. Also, you mean X, right? Not Twitter.
I'm not calling it that shit.
It's called X. It's called X.com, whether you like it or not.
Well, you're a bit of a loser if you call it that, but whatever.
It's called what it is. Just like how I can, I call a spade, just like how I can watch Norbit and tell that he's gay. And again, I think, who knows more about Norbit here? You or me, who smuggled it back into Canada and maybe did a couple of things just to get the damn movie.
I literally clarified that I know what happens after Norbit. That's how much I know. So clearly more than you.
But you weren't there for the events. You weren't there. You don't know the history of Norbit. You don't know how he got to where he is today. Like,
you haven't seen the extended lore of Norbit, the NCU, the Norbit Cinematic Universe. You just watched the first one when you were a kid. You think you know everything. Because you got your degree and you know every fucking thing, but you don't actually. You don't even know his childhood. See, that's the thing. You're like, oh, you don't know the extended lore. You don't know his origin story, and that's what you're failing to acknowledge. I could be anywhere in the future, and so be it. But what really matters is how he came to be who he is today. And you don't even know that. You literally only watched Norbit. I watched Norbit Origins. There was way more than just the scene of him being a kid at the beginning and meeting Rasputia on the slide.
Norbit Origins isn't even canon.
Yes, it is. It is canon.
It's not canon. Norbit Origins is not canon. It's oh my god. That is like it's a sensationalized, dramatized version of the actual events, and the actual events are as I explained. That is how it transpired. He was bullied in school. Rasputia would protect him. Usually it was transactional, and he felt scared and indebted to her. And that's where their relationship came from, and that's why I'm saying he's gay. Because he was secretly in love with men, and Rasputia was his beard, really.
Why would he even pretend to be in love with Rasputia?
Because she protects him. And she would threaten him.
So you think he could be with a dude if that terrifies him? Like,
yeah.
If Rasputia terrifies him, I don't think he could handle a guy. That's all I'm saying.
Rasputia is fucking scary. I would be scared of Rasputia too. The Norbius, yeah, right, the Norbit spin-off movie, Norbius, that one was bullshit. Like, all of the spin-offs and sequels aren't even canon. See, that's why I don't bother.
You haven't even seen the Norbit with Gary Busey.
I haven't, is that Norbius? Doesn't he play...
Let's talk, can we just talk about buttered sausage for a minute?
Let's talk about buttered sausage.
Where they are, where they come from.
What they're doing.
Buttered sausage. Buttered sausage.
Buttered sausage.
I've got this in the fucking bag, dude.
Well, we'll see. I do, you know, even despite our differences, if there's one thing I like to see, it's confidence in Debate Club.
And a comeback, and I'm making a comeback because I'm gonna win. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years.
You're a college student going to the high school debate club.
You're a high schooler going to the... You choose to hold your debate clubs at a college.
I'm in a fucking high school. We're in a fucking high school. Do you not know where you are right now?
Bro, Cosmo Cat, like, there was a leak in that room, and he literally got your room. So, like, that's why you have to do it here.
He has room 1612. That's why he's not here right now.
They knew there were only, like, 2 other kids that were going to join debate club. So they were like, you know what? We'll just let her stay with the college kids. And, like, that's a disaster. You're just, like, you don't belong here.
You're arguing with a 17-year-old, and you're what? 30? How old's grade 16?
I didn't ask you to come here. You come here. I didn't even join your debate club. You literally show up and just debate me in this room. Like, what is your problem? I'm trying to be a good mentor to you.
I've had the room since 5 o'clock.
Get your head out of Norbit and start paying attention to the real world. Not everything's a fairy tale story like Norbit. Not everyone finds their Respucia. You never will.
No, I'm gonna find my fucking Respucia. I'm gonna find my Respucia. I'm gonna find a fucking woman to protect me. But also I don't want to find my Respucia anyway, because like I said, they had a unhealthy relationship. I want to find my Kate.
You're calling Norbit gay because you're mad that you can't have Respucia when you're in love with her. You're the one that's gay, and like,
I'm not in love with
problem with that. I support you in Respucia. I hope you finally get.
I feel nothing for Respucia.
Like, you literally just said you will find your Respucia.
And then I said, I want to find my Kate, because that is the real woman. That's the woman who was actually nice to Norbit. That Caitlin, is the woman.
I hope you find yourself, and you can, like, you were awfully obsessed.
I hope you find yourself in a fucking ditch tomorrow. I hope you find yourself in the fucking sewer at the bottom of a well.
That's why the homophobe
covered in fucking sewage. That's what I hope. And then you'll see fucking smells. Then then everybody's gonna complain that your fucking dorm stinks.
The homophobe said that to you, and that's why you're saying it to me. Also, you've been obsessed with the area around my closet because you want to come out of yours, and like, I support that, but you don't have to take it out on me. That's all I'm saying.
Just because now you've got it in your head that you think I'm obsessed with Respucia from Norbit. And also, you know, you were the one who was like, "Oh, I don't want to be homophobic here." You were the one at the beginning. You were the one at the beginning saying, "Oh, I don't want to be homophobic here," and you just used me coming out of the closet as an ad hominem attack.
I didn't use it as an attack. I said that you should come out because I support you.
You don't support me
to beat you, and you're using hate to try.
You don't support me. You don't. If you supported me, you would have been. This would have been a reasonable debate. But instead, you had to.
Send a good. You know what? I've already won, but I want to send a good message out to the people struggling to come out to their Respucias. What do I have to do to prove that I am an ally?
If you want to prove you're an ally,
yeah,
you can denounce that Norbit Origins is canon. You can
But I really
agree.
like that one. But
You
I
can-
really
but
like that one.
If you actually want to be an ally, you have to admit that Norbit Origins is a non-canon, dramatized spin-off movie of Norbit.
But Jamie Lee was really good in that one. I liked when she was like, when Norbit was like, Rasputia, I need help. And then Jamie Lee Curtis was like, okay. And then it was like, it was the craziest thing I ever saw. It was like,
He froze.
what? I'm a little busy winning right now.
You won. You won. And
That's what I said. That's what I'm talking about.
congratulations. You're already a master debater, I believe, so you don't get anything fucking new. What do you want, a fucking medal this time?
I think I deserve, chat. I don't know what I deserve as an award, but you guys, this is a democracy, as she said earlier, so I think it should be up to the viewers. And I think that's worth at least another Jamie Lee. Okay, so.
Jeremy Lee.
Okay, Jamie Lee.
Okay, Jesus.
Yeah, okay, that's what I just said, Jamie.
But I will say, you didn't end up denouncing Norbit Origins, so...
Fine, I denounce Norbit Origins. I'm not a hateful person.
Thank
Nick,
you.
I would appreciate, like, everyone's been so supportive, and then Nick just comes in here and he thinks he's better than me.
Thank you. Finally, Norbit Origins is not a canon film, and it was...
I want to say that Nick's wrong.
And it was just a cash grab.
Renatito, Gabriel, Rex, these are just some of the people that keep the Manju Nation going, the Manju fandom. And you guys rock. You slay. Be true to yourself. That's what I'm always saying. The Mandem, that's right, our Shinra. That's the Manju Manifesto that I just laid out for you.
Speaking of manifesto, you're not gonna pull out a fucking gun this time, are you?
The Manju Manifesto is to be true to yourself and be kind to others. That is not the type of thing I would support. So.
Well, before you threatened to, for those who don't know, the first time he threatened to kill himself if he lost the debate.
I haven't threatened to do anything. I have been arguing against you based on my own merits the last 2 times and for over 2/3 of the first one. And I just did that because I knew that it would get the people talking, because I wanted more people to like engage with your debate club, because I felt bad for you. Like, I thought, oh, she's just pursuing her passion. She wants to debate people. She wants to start a group, maybe make some friends. And I was like, oh, the kids think that type of thing's so funny. Why don't I do that? And then you shat on me for it.
So you're just here for attention of the kids, because the kids will love that. Which is why you're a college student and you're at a high school debate club.
I'm here to inspire. You're accusing me of being a weirdo, and I'm not.
I'm not accusing you of anything. You accused me of some shit earlier, some shit that I'm not gonna repeat.
What did I accuse you of?
You accused me of smuggling a bomb across the United States border.
It's not an accusation if I have the legal documents.
It was not a bomb. It was not a bomb.
I'm the bomb. But also, you did bring a bomb. Like, I fully remember seeing that on the news as a kid.
They wouldn't have... They can't release my identity. I was 7 years old. So if there was a bomb, it could have been literally anybody.
Louis, you're more divorced than I am. Okay, like don't.
See, you're just here to attack. You're just here to attack.
I'm not here to attack. I'm here to defend myself.
You're just here to fight
and spread kindness, but also be assertive and show.
The Manju Manifesto.
There's a way to.
Is a sham. The Manju Manifesto is a scam. It's a grift.
Kill nice people with kindness, and then just roast the absolute crap out of those who pick on you for no reason. And look, I bet Louis respects me now.
I think you've, I mean, I think a lot of people definitely have a newfound respect for you after this comeback that you've made.
That's what's up.
And
That's what's up.
you now join the ranks as one of the only two-time master debaters, I believe.
I'm gonna have such crazy clout in the Discord. It's like I'm just thinking about it right now. Like only 2 times a master debater. Like that's kind of.
You're gonna have a great time in Discord.
That gold Mandrew role. That should be a role in of itself, just Mandrew, because like I'm, you know.
We're not gonna do that, but that's a good suggestion. I think I can write that down and send it over to everybody else.
2 times master debater is enough. I did not just farted, Blazer Lord Brandar. Don't say blasphemy. If anyone's farting and shitting, it's Caitlin, because look at her build.
I fucking sat here. I am sat here. I was looking. I was doing nothing. I was just sat here, and you brought me into this bullshit.
I am not going to be gooning, Will. I do not goon after I debate. That is messed up. That's it. Mandrew the gooner in Discord.
We gotta. There's people in the waiting room. We gotta get this guy out of here, man. I'm
not a farter. I am not a gooner. I am a person.
Are you sure about that?
I am positive. I'm a human being, and you know, why would you accuse me of gooning and farting?
I'm sorry they would accuse you of... Dude, you literally just farted. I just heard it then. You literally just farted.
I did not fart. I did not goon.
You just fucking did it again. Stop.
Who do you think you are?
Now, baby, let's ride. يا من صليت بكل الأنبياء.
We have a nice little prayer from Squidward to wrap it up here. A little bit of faith in our hearts.
Inshallah, Squidward will save you from this hellish debater who is just bullying everyone.
Well,
JK. I'm joshing.
I'm hoping
she's not mean.
I'm hoping next time you come into Debate Club, you are invited to regionals. Everybody's invited to regionals. Everybody, I don't know, I mean, maybe you'll have exams or something because you're like old, but everybody who's in Debate Club who's been part of it is invited to regionals. So you're very welcome to join. And
why do 2 times master debaters get to? Their
nothing. You just have you're gonna help out with regionals, and the better debaters that we get for regionals, the better chance we have of winning. And that
so
we actually get we do actually get a cash prize of $2,000 that we could then split up between the kids.
So I get to mentor the younger generation like I'm doing right now with you.
Not like you're doing right now with me, but you can do that, yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Anyway, thank you so much for debating, Andrew.
Thank you for having me, Caleb.
Thank you for having a conversation with me and for opening up new values and new ways of thinking.
Thank you. I'm glad to have started a conversation. That's what these are about.
Exactly. They're all about just having a conversation and opening up people's minds.
I want you guys to remember, if you want to win, it's the dream, the plan, and the hustle.
Plan, dream, and the hustle.
Stay prayed up.
God bless you. Stay prayed up.
Plenty of Dippin' Dots. I want my Dippin' Dots.
Yep. Pulling out all the stops. You're just, yep. Want my, what's another one? Ice Troll. There's... What's another bit?
Imagine being the loser who came up with them. Like, at least I'm just, regurgitating it. But like, if I came up with something that unfunny, like that Nerf bit from the first, that would have been real life. I would have just ended it all on stream. But, good thing I don't have to do that, right?
Yeah, good thing you're not threatening to kill yourself if you lose again. Have a good night, Andrew. And I hope to see you at regionals.
I'll be there. Be there no matter what. Take care.
I'm glad to hear it. Take care. Gotta air this out. Gotta air this out. Oh, yeah, the bucket's here. I gotta... Between the farts, the... Don't know why you do that. The pudding and the Febreze, this place smells great. It's, yeah, sorry, it's, it just smells a little worse now because of all the, you know, farts that just happened. Not my fault or anything, but, the Febreze has really, like, masked a lot of the smell. It smells great in here. Opened a window. Cracked open a window. But this is just, man, I'm never gonna get this out, am I? Mr. Robinson told us to be a little quiet next time. Okay, sorry, we'll fuck, they might hear us. They do a study group next door. Fucking stupid. Why would you want to study in school anyway? Just do it at home. If I'm in school, I'm in class and I'm educating and being educated. I'm not gonna be, if I'm studying, I do that on my own goddamn time. That was a hell of a debate. It was a tough fight. You know, and even though I lost the debate, I am glad that we at least established that I know more about Norbit. We at least established that I do know more about Norbit. And I'm kind of happy, and I'm happy with that. And I'll take that one, and I'll put it in the backpack there. There are a lot of personal attacks that just won't fly at regionals. Yeah, we have to be on our best behavior at regionals. So none of that can be happening. We have to be prim and proper. Next up for our debates, we have Blank Mind. That's blank with a Q. Just if anybody's trying to write that down, if anyone's trying to keep track of who we got here. That's blank with a Q at the end. So BLANQMIND. This may be a newcomer to Debate Club. I'm not sure. The past couple people I've known that they were in Debate Club before. So we'll see here. But I'm very excited. So let's if Blank Mind is perhaps ready. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing fairly well. It's approaching 1 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, jeez. Oh man. Is this your first time in Debate Club?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. How did you find out? What made you sign up?
I think I was probably outside.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you see like a poster on the wall or something like that.
Yeah, we do.
Or
We do
buy
have our
newspaper
we have our posters up. I was gonna say we have. It's usually either word of mouth or like, you know, we have the posters up in the hall.
Well, that's rather dandy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I was walking out with like two of my mates, and we happened upon it, and then I thought, all right, maybe.
Yeah.
Is the word that like raced around my mind.
Maybe. But that maybe
Potential.
turned into a yes. And that's what I really like to see. I really like to see people turning maybes into yeses and acting on their impulses and just doing what their heart going with their gut and doing what their heart says to do. So
I mean, that's what you would discern, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm very thankful that you are here today. Have you had much experience debating in the past? Have you
Oh, several times. Mm-hmm. I can take it back all the way from when I used to be in Westminster. When we had to scold people for even, walking into the wrong room.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Usually we'd have to yell at people for being, servants belonging to the wrong neighbor, really.
Oh, that sounds so. I would love to. I would love to be in a club like that. Here, if somebody walks into the wrong room, we just have to say, "Oh, sorry, it's actually in that room." But I'd love to just, I'd love to do that. That's how it should be.
I mean, it's vagary when you could only perceive it as if it were rather, gossamer to stumble into a room and you could just insert yourself without any stipulation whatsoever. You wouldn't be rapturing any conversation. You'd just fit in.
Exactly.
As if it were natural discourse.
Yeah. Say, I got a question. Do you own a television?
I do not.
Oh man, I'm so jealous. I fucking gotta deal with TVs at home and everything. Do you have you used one ever?
I do believe we had this thing. It was large. It was like a big box that would have sitting roughly in the living room, next to the pantry.
Roughly in the living room.
Roughly, it's a room that is tied to another room which has this big frame, which we don't have a door. We instead have curtains for.
Yeah.
If I would have a door here, it would look like a big medieval gate.
Oh, that sounds. See, you're just. I mean, I'm getting a little nervous here because I'm really jealous. You seem like you have the ideal life for a debater such as myself. You're not messing around with any technology or anything. Your debates in the past have been very structured and very punishing people for fucking being stupid and everything, and that's kind of what I like. So I'm really glad that you want to check out our silly little debate club here.
Yeah, sure. As from the words of Aldous Huxley, that of which he believed was that technology would digress us more or less move us backwards.
Yeah.
It's more efficient ways of moving us backwards in terms of more moral ambiguity or the obdurate plaintiff that we'd have.
Yeah. No, that's
and not just stating from his most famous work of Brave New World, more or less say from his poems even.
Oh man, yeah, that's beautiful literature and a great quote too, because it's true. People just watch TV and their brains turn to mush, almost like how I feel after huffing this Febreze a little bit.
Yeah.
So this is a true honor that you want to check out a debate club, and I hope sometime I can, where did you say at the beginning? Where did you say you used to go?
At the moment. What?
But where when people would walk into the room and you'd punish them for being in the wrong room. What school was that? Did you say something Minster?
It was in Westminster. I'm not going to discuss exactly.
Oh, just in Westminster. Oh, which I can only imagine is just such an intellectual, environment filled with like-minded people who, or actually maybe not like-minded people, but people who are intelligent enough to debate about their, differences in a intellectual manner.
Can I just ask one thing, just to make sure that you're not perusing me at the moment?
Yeah.
Do you know of any of do you know of one of the main works that Aldous Huxley was mainly going towards, and what his main study was dignified to?
Yeah, I
Then tell
think
me.
I think I know that. Wasn't it something to do with like animals? It was like something
Very
about
far off.
bears.
It was the support of the effects of psychedelics.
Right. Yeah. See, animals. I think he talked about bears somewhere. He talked about bears
No, he
somewhere in there.
didn't.
No, he did. He talked about bears somewhere in there because I think they did a few tests with bears and, you know, with acid with LSD. I think they did a few tests on bears. I do remember that. So, but yeah, no, that rings a bell. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can hear little clicks.
As I'm just checking one thing.
Are
I
you?
want to see
Because
this
I just
pair of
recited that
roses
off the
again.
dome there. So.
What?
Because I just, you know, that was just off of the top of my head. I didn't like look anything up or.
Oh yes. I'm not like doubting you. It's wonderful.
Okay, good. Are you
Right.
bored?
No, as I said, it's 1 a.m.
Right. We can get this debate going then because I'm so sorry that I'm keeping you up
That'd
so
be
late.
lovely.
I know you need to get your rest so you can recharge your mind. You know, it's very important for the brain. Speaking about how bad technology is, TikTok.
Hmm.
Ugh, disgusting.
I
Disgusting
mean, what
little
would you say
thing.
the overall effects would be?
I think TikTok is, I think it's, as I said before, I think it is frying the brains of the youth, and I think it is indoctrinating the youth and turning them into people who just want quick gratification. And you know, that's it. And I don't believe that it's, you know, enforcing people. I don't believe that it's inspiring people to be creative or inspiring people to, you know, get involved in the arts or anything. I think it's.
I would actually have to disagree on that note. Because there is a countenance that you can bring forward to whether or not that could be, like, say, an indignation or just being just flat out reprehensible in the notion that, like, all this short form information, which is very easy to grasp, it's very easy to digest, to be, say, frying the brain, when, in a matter of fact, children around the world have been demanding for schools to get to the point of their lectures, to not lead us around in a big loop or lead us around a maze just for us to get an answer that we could have gotten in less than 2 minutes. And in the shape or form that we can also admonish to where people get more involved in new forms of, say, either hobbies or maybe literature, the arts, or even the musical arts. They get more indulged in it because it's very easy to, like, even produce this form of short form content. There's no drudgery involved.
I didn't even think about it like that. I think you might have just changed my mind. That doesn't really happen often. I'm thank you for
Have I won already?
no, no. But that was just a fantastic point, and I'm still just really honored by the, you know, experience and the intelligence that we have before us, and I'm really glad that you have chose this debate club.
The pleasure's all mine.
TikTok, this is the debate. TikTok is not for girls.
Is that the topic, really?
That is our debate topic. TikTok. I mean, you have to. So that's what I have to argue, and you I mean, if this might, you had a bit of a reaction to that, so this might be better news for you. You have to debate that TikTok is for girls.
Okay.
TikTok is not for girls.
Right. Would you like to start or shall I?
I just have to get the you can start. Of course. I have to, this
Alright,
is
so we're not doing ladies first.
yeah, I no, it's you're so
Feminism
polite.
rebellion, it seems. Alright.
No, you're very polite and intelligent. But I feel like we should let you go first, because clearly you have a lot of experience with this, and I feel like we need to let you go first. Alrighty.
Right, so in the case of which we can now oh, hello there. In the way that we can at least set the ground basis for what TikTok is, as we all now know, is a form of short-term bite-sized content which can be easily admonished and also easily consumed. And whether you will be seething at the end of it or having some tableau of stoutly contributing it to your own in your own bank of knowledge, it's can't be refuted that there's a big community within that map of plainly women that have formed such incredibly supportive circles. Which can
I was sorry for the first time ever in debate club. I've been writing notes. Sorry, I'm listening, but I'm writing notes.
That's fine.
I just want to know what you're. Just want to make sure I have what you're saying here.
Fucking go for fast. Okay, gee.
Is it my turn? I think that TikTok isn't really for girls because I think that girls should be I think they need to be a little more precious with themselves, and I think often these days I think feminine beauty is it's thrown around too much, I think thank you, your mom 440. It's thrown around too much, and it's put too much in the faces of other people when in fact feminine beauty is so powerful and rare and important, and I think women need to be more precious with themselves and sort of not let the whole internet see their beauty, and instead keep it for people who are important to them, like their families and their friends, or their lovers, and not display themselves just online so much, because I think women are so powerful, and I don't think we should see women because it makes them seem weak.
So, at that point, they should all just join a cloister, according to you. They should all just become nuns. If that is the case, we could have every woman who goes through selection at the age of 12 be put into a church or a nunnery to go through the lectures of becoming a nun, and then we'd never see a beautiful woman ever again.
Yes, that's
wonderful.
We'll still see beautiful women, but they'll just be it'll be like when you see them, you'll go, oh, whoa, like what is that beautiful creature, and it'll be a special thing. You'll go, wow,
You didn't catch the sarcasm, did you?
You don't think we should do that?
No. Goodness, hell no.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Do you think most women who, by any means, have some form of outward attracted, who are remotely attractive, would want to, just plaintive remove themselves from the rest of the world for the sake of one person's opinion? For the sake of retaining beauty? Because here's the thing.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I had something that could be viewed as something incredibly unique, say it would be something that could be reflected as like the white Bengal tiger or whatever, or like the Zanzibar leopard or whatever, then I don't think that should be kept behind like closed doors, almost like
But we do with the zoo.
Ever.
Like we have those
So we're
kinds
gonna
of.
put women in a zoo.
Yeah, I feel like it would be instead of being on TikTok
So we're gonna
and
put
like
women
scrolling
in
on.
a confined space where they get to be looked upon as if they're animals.
I think
you
it's
hear
healthier
yourself?
than scrolling on TikTok all day and getting that, even
So
though
it's
you sort of
between
changed my
scrolling
mind
on
earlier, I still
TikTok
think that's,
and being in a
mush
literal
just going in
fucking
your
zoo.
brain. And people can pay and people can feed them.
So what you're
and...
promoting here is putting females who are remotely in any shape or form attractive, providentially in some form of confined prison to be looked at. That's nothing different than what TikTok would be doing, according to your opinion. So you're just making
But they're
the
not
same
on the
thing.
internet. But instead they're not on the internet, and you have to physically go to these places to then
you're
donate
just
money.
doing the same thing, but with extra steps.
And also the ugly women, they're fine. Like they can just do whatever they want. They can go on fucking TikTok.
How do you think
whatever.
the ugly women, the supposed ugly women, will feel if they don't get this kind of treatment?
I think they'd be very happy because they're not in a zoo.
So you're gonna make all the attractive women feel miserable? Are you some kind of I'm just gonna ask here plainly. Are you like projecting here? Do you find yourself like not attractive? Is this something here?
No, I think
Do you wish to punish other people for your own like
No, I think I think I'm very beautiful. I care so much about the safety of beautiful women. I think I should be put in a fucking zoo. To be frank, I'm projecting in the sense that I think I should be locked up and put in a fucking zoo. Because
I'll tell you what, if you put women in a zoo, in that kind of confined space, which I'm now kind of getting the picture of, which you have described, they would eat each other alive.
good.
They would tear
They
at each
don't.
other.
They don't starve. They don't.
No,
I
yeah,
mean,
you'll probably toss them a Wellington every now and
also,
then.
this is
they'll
a
claw at each other.
stereotype
They will
about
abuse each
catty
other.
women. Around. This is a stereotype you're doing here. Women actually, if there's one thing women do, it's women support other women, women for other women, women supporting women. So they'd
Then who would
support
they
it-
be
they'd support
supporting each other
other.
against? You and your notion.
They'd be supporting each other by hanging out and keeping each other company. And at the end of the day, they're gonna realize that they should be thankful that they're not broadcast on TikTok. And they're gonna hear about all
That's
the
going to be your
TikTok
whole
drama, and
motive.
they're
That's
gonna
going to
be
be your
like, "Oh, thank God
whole
I'm
little
not there."
1984 bit that you're going to do. Big Brother moment here. You're going to be broadcasting yourself on a giant television in the zoo for them all to see as sit down while they do the little salute saying, yeah, we're not scrolling on TikTok all day. While they're sitting there in their little confined space, maybe fucking going through and like eating the same meal every day, taking a pill every day to make sure they get more slow and happy every day.
You're saying,
Is
see,
this
I'm
what you want?
I'm agreeing with all of this. You're just explaining what I want. So
You
thank
have
you
be-
for explaining my
became
point.
A tyrant within your own words. A tyrant that no one would agree with. There would be
Well-
riots, there would be burnings, there would be Molotov cocktails thrown at your windows.
Well, if people don't
It'd be
agree
a
with
homely
me, then
display
they're
at all.
they're if people don't agree with me, so I won't have to listen to that's I have experience. Just going back to the whole TikTok thing, that's like me blocking someone on TikTok. If someone disagrees with me, if someone has the nerve to say anything about it, just
I don't
it's-
reckon you'd be able to block a Molotov cocktail or a brick flying into your window.
I would be able to block it with my hands because I just catch it, which I've done before. But and if this was
really
also, I love this hypothetical of me being like this ruler here, because then, I just have it would just be I'd have an insane military that would be on the prowl and would be going through people's. We'd have state supervised social media, and I'd have the military tracking down these people that
The reason
that would say
why
things
this
about
view has
this.
been cast upon you now is because the people have never sided with the dictator. They have been made to believe that they do with the main notion of controlling the mind through technology. And technology is the one thing that you would, at this point, like to, ruminate and digress to at least de-evolve the whole situation.
I think we just need to keep women safe from the dangers of the internet.
Why just women?
Because
There are
men can
incredibly
fucking handle
handsome
it.
men out there.
Because they can handle it. They can deal with it.
Really?
Yeah, I care more about the women. See, I care more about the women. That's the whole that's getting to that's the whole core of this is I care more about the women. So the men can handle it. They can just, whatever, they're
That's
fine.
incredibly broad generalization.
But the women can't. Like they I know
That's assuming.
firsthand. They get
That's
scared and they
incredibly
get
something.
and so I'm trying to be chivalrous and I'm gonna hold them and say like it's okay, baby, and then put them in the zoo. And
But that's
timer's
being
up.
disingenuous.
Can this timer shut the fuck up?
Oh, is it over?
It is, yeah, and it just went like 3 times, even though I hit cancel. Stupid fucking. See, I
okay.
hate technology. I hate this goddamn thing.
Well, that was over in a frill.
It was a what?
I said this was a frill.
Oh, a thrill. This was a thrill. I thought you said this was I thought you said this was over in a frill, and I was like, I thought that was like a, a little
No.
intellectual saying, and I was gonna write it down, but you just said that was a thrill, so that's
Yeah.
I'm
A short one.
I'm still just really honored. I just wanted to let you know, we do have regionals next month. We've been accepted to go to regionals. I think this was a great debate, and thank you so much for having this conversation and getting everybody's brains thinking. It's the best part about this. But would you like to? I would love to have you on the regionals team. I think you're a fantastic debater, and it would be an honor.
It wouldn't seem too ungainly, for sure. I'm
Thank-
up for another term of discourse if that's what you like. Sure.
Thank you. No, I think you're going to be a really valuable asset to the team. This is gonna be brilliant. I've got this in the bag now. Oh, I don't need to worry about anything.
I don't count on it.
I mean, I'll have to
Tribulation
give.
can be
I'll have to give you a
tough sport.
if you want to come. I have to give you like a form to go on the school bus and everything. I need to, so I do need like a. I mean, you could just let me know.
Yeah. I have a ticket to catch soon though, so.
I would really love if you came. It's okay, you don't have to, but I would really love to have someone like you on the team. But it's okay if you.
I think my cousin has soccer, but I'll see what I can do.
You're gonna miss regionals for your cousin's soccer game?
Well, it's getting really good, and I would hate to miss it.
But you'd miss this for how old is he?
I love how everyone picked up on the soccer part. Yeah, I said that because I imagine everyone here is American.
See, just exactly beating you at your own game, guys. That's why I want a guy like that's why I want a
Like, if I
guy
was
like
gonna
him
say
on debate
football,
club
you
on the
want me to be
team
like-
on the regionals team, man.
Jesus.
This is how old is your cousin?
I think he's 11 at this point.
You're gonna miss regionals for an 11-year-old soccer game?
Listen, 11-year-olds playing football is fucking brutal.
Then you should come to
There's
regionals.
barely any rules.
Well, then that's why, I don't know, I think debating's a little bit more of a art form. It's nothing. It's nothing. I just want to say thank you for, coming to the
This doesn't
debate.
Just not just say football is like a debate of the feet. Jesus Christ.
it's like a debate of the
I have the
feet. No,
worst
I
image
think
in my
that's
head now.
you wouldn't. No, yeah, it's not like no, it's not like debates at all. No, debate is a lot more fucking serious like that. It's a lot more serious.
It's similar to the time when I heard someone compare like all the teeth you have in your mouth to like a bunch of toes that are just like gone really hard. It's a really terrible fucking image you can have in your head.
Do you have 10 teeth?
No. But imagine you had like as many toes as the teeth in your mouth.
I was gonna say, oh, because then that would be like the accent thing, but it's you know, I thought, but oh, okay, you were just saying imagine. Okay, I thought you were. That's fine. I'm not. It's fine. I'm not. I'm not trying to ad hominem here, you know. But Anyway, I think the votes are about to. Wow.
Oh really? By one vote, okay.
By one vote, I have won. That's crazy. I can't believe I don't really feel like I won. I feel weird. You know, you're clearly such a, you know, experienced debater. I feel like strange, like stripping you from that title, but
I'll give it a rewind.
no, we're not gonna do a revote. I'm not gonna give you anything because I won fair and square. But I'm just saying, like, that must mean I'm pretty good at debating.
You can ruminate on that.
Marinate on that?
Ruminate.
Okay. Thank you so much, Blank Mind, for joining the debate club. For a first time debater, that was incredible, and I just can't help but thank you. So I really hope to see you at regionals. You're gonna have to let me know if you wanna come, because I gotta give you the form. Unless you think going to a kid's soccer game is more important, but that's fine. Just let me know, okay?
Sure.
Thank you for coming, and I hope you have a good rest of your night.
Alright, was that? Oh, sorry, I have to whip one of my servants.
Oh, please. That's just how good I am, man. Can't believe I won that. I wish I lived like him. I don't know. It really just makes you think. That's kind of the life I want to live as a debater, you know? And I'm really glad I convinced you guys of what we really should be encouraging women to do instead of TikTok. Brought words. Rubinate? Bro, I've never heard that before. That's awesome. Rubinate. Like, how's it? I gotta write that down. What was that? Like, Rubenate? Rubinate. Like, you just ate a Reuben? I could go for that. I could go for a Reuben. Rubinate. That's really good. There was some other words in there that I forgot to take notes on and I forgot to write down. There were a lot that I forgot to get, but the rabat. Oh, I'd love to eat a Reuben. Ah, man. Would love it. But we should get moving on to the next person. I got a lot of prompts here. I gotta get rid of some of this. Oh, fuck, man. I just got a whiff of it. I just got a whiff of it. It's not going away. It's not poop, it's pudding! Dude, like, it doesn't... Poo doesn't even dry like this. Not that I would know how it, like, dries on my bib or anything. Not that I would fucking know that. Not that I would know that or anything. But that is not pudding. I don't know what it is, but that is not pudding. And I'm gonna tell my mom to never buy them again. Never. I think it's just because it's the shit. No. I just spilled pudding all over my keys. I just spilled pudding. I just spilled it. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, no. Oh, I can't. Oh, it's everywhere. Oh. Oh, it's oh. 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 Oh, it's oh. 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 Oh no. Oh, it's everywhere, man. Oh, man. Oh, it's everywhere. Oh, it got everywhere. It got everywhere. Oh, it's shit. Well, no, it's not. I just mean I'm an exclamation. Shit. Fuck. Fuck. Think I got it all. Think I got it all. Fuck. Better not drop that shit again. Spilled it over. We got another debate to get to. Guy Incognito 96 has been waiting. We gotta get Guy Incognito in here. How's it going? Welcome to Debate Club. How's it going? Welcome to Debate Club.
She spilled the pudding! Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Am I on the stream right now?
Yes. You're on you're on the Debate Club stage.
Oh, it's the girl from YouTube.
That is correct.
That's awesome. Oh.
Yep. You might have seen, other debates in the past or something. That's awesome. I'm glad you've is this your first time at Debate Club? How'd you hear about us?
YouTube. I saw it on the YouTube.
I'm really glad that you've been you know, supporting, you know, the arts like that, and that's awesome, man. Just like other debates, I assume, you know, taking notes and watching how it's done.
I can't believe I'm on the stream right now.
You are, yes, you're at the debate club. It's really exciting. I'm excited too, man. I can't wait to debate.
Are we gonna talk about like gay Norbit?
Close. I think Norbit's been used already. Norbit's already been used. But we can't talk about gay Norbit. Would you like?
I'm on the stream.
You are on the stream. Yes, you are.
What's the topic?
We don't have a topic yet.
I don't think Norbit's gay.
Would you rather just talk about Norbit? Do you want me to bring back Norbit? Do you?
No. Give me a topic.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, you know, you're just, I don't think I've seen you in debate club before. You saw the past debates. You know, how did you? That's definitely how you heard about us. On YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
And that's it. You don't know anything. You don't know anything else.
Austin Powers.
You don't know anything else about debate club. You've never been here before.
Gay Norbit. YouTube.
Are you I don't want to be I don't want to say anything wrong here or anything, but so are you able to say anything, like, you know, do you just have a fixation with gay Norbit YouTube?
I'm sorry, it's funny. I'll debate.
No, it's okay. I'm just I just, you know, don't want to be starting a debate, and it's like you I don't know if you maybe have something with your speech or something, but it's like if you can only say gay Norbit YouTube, that's really gonna hinder your ability to debate here.
Hey, straight nutty professor.
That's really similar to Norbit. I'm glad you know that one. That's a classic. You could say and he was straight too. I agree with you on that. He was straight.
We love Buddy Love.
We love Buddy Love, and I think he was actually the good guy, though. I know we're not talking about the Nutty Professor, but I think he was the good guy the whole time, right?
I just love Eddie Murphy so much.
I love it. I really love Eddie Murphy too. What's another Eddie Murphy movie you like?
Daddy Daycare. I don't know.
Is that I haven't seen that one. I know of have you seen Haunted Mansion? Is that one that he was, or it was something like that? Wasn't he in something like that, or were he in a scary mansion or something, or?
You know what? With Eddie Murphy, probably.
Well, yeah, probably. With Eddie Murphy, you can do anything. You can do anything with Eddie Murphy. Am I right? You can put him in any movie, and he'll hit a home run. You know, he's a funny guy right there.
Yeah. Oh, what's our topic?
I'm gonna get our topic. I'm gonna get our topic ready. Oh, I got the wrong hat. Started out. Great start. We have Mark Wahlberg.
Hey, stay prayed up.
Oh, you always know what to say, Guy Incognito. Oh, yeah, he does say that. He does say that. Have you seen any Mark Wahlberg movies?
Shooter.
Yes! Mark Wahlberg is not. I really hope I get something where I have to say Mark Wahlberg's not.
Hey, he's not on that 9/11 plane.
You're right. He did not do the things that he was accused of. Back when, you know the ones. Mark Wahlberg is not homeless.
I'm debating what now?
I have to. You have to debate that Mark Wahlberg's homeless.
Would a guy with a house own an RV?
I mean, he owns an RV company.
Yeah, so he could buy more RVs because he doesn't have a house.
You're onto something. You're onto something with this. But I'm ready to, I'm ready to debate that he's not homeless and he's got a big home. You know, that's what I'm ready to say because I love the guy and I don't think I know a lot about him. So he was actually just in the city. He was just in the city of Toronto promoting Flecha Azul, which I don't know if any of you know. It's the #1 sipping tequila in America. It's really, really great. He was just promoting that.
He has to travel from town to town because he's got no home. He's like an old bum. He's got a bindle on a stick.
He doesn't have a bindle. Don't fucking say that about Mark Wahlberg. He doesn't have a bindle. He's got a house because he's a big Hollywood celebrity. I'm gonna start the timer now because it seems like we're already getting into it. So timer starts now. I know Mark Wahlberg's got a big house. I'm an avid follower of his social media, and I've seen him in his home, and I've well, not in his home. I've seen him outside of his home, and it's got a big basketball yard and a pool in the back, and he's a guy who loves to own things. He loves to own companies, as we've been talking about. So why would he not want to own a home? You know, where else is he doing Hallowap from?
Ask yourself, why does this guy wake up at 3:30 every morning?
Because
that's when the cops kick him and say, "Hey, get up, you bum."
No, it's because that's it's because he lives on a ranch, and that's when the rooster wakes up. That's the rooster call. So that's why he wakes up at 3 a.m. The 3 a.m. club.
Why does this guy with so much money love God? Huh? Because he's homeless and he has to sleep in the church. He's got no house.
Actually, first of all, church wouldn't let you do that. A church wouldn't let you sleep in a pew like that. They won't let you sleep in a pew. And Mark Wahlberg's a man of God because he's a man of faith, and he's a man of he believes in retribution, and he believes in forgiving past mistakes, and he believes in really just the great values of Jesus Christ. And
the main value being, Jesus, I need somewhere to lay my head tonight.
See,
because he's homeless.
Yeah, I completely disagree. I think the main value, and just because he is such a man of God, if there's one value that Christians love, it's having a place of prayer, a place of worship. A church is the house of God. If Mark Wahlberg really wanted to emulate his who he cares about so much, he would have his own house, the House of Wahlberg. He doesn't have the House of Wahlberg. He does have the House of Wahlberg. That's if you go to the websites and you go.
You're thinking of Donnie. You're thinking of Donnie.
Donnie doesn't own the house. Donnie's a fucking freeloader. Donnie's a fucking
got the hot wife?
He's a fucking freeloader, and
Donnie's got the burger stand.
He fucking steals everything from Mark. He steals everything from Mark, and he sleeps on Mark's fucking couch every goddamn night. He sleeps in the house of Wahlberg, and he doesn't own shit. Who's the other
Donnie...
Wahlberg too? He's fucked as well. He's also fucked up in the head, and they're all just leeching off of him and the fruits that he's brought to them.
Why would Donnie sleep on Mark's couch, considering his couch is a bus bench? Yes, he is homeless, folks. Yes.
His couch is, in fact, I mean, you've seen Donnie sleeping in the bus shelter, and that's because that is actually Mark kicking him out. That's Mark kicking him out of his house, and
Donnie's got that Blue Bloods money. That's network television, baby.
And Mark has that, Father Stew money, which was the #1 grossing movie in America a couple years ago when it came out. It's really good, and you should all give it a shot, and he's got that money, which is why he can buy a house. Donnie doesn't own shit. Donnie doesn't have fucking shit to his name, and he just leeches off of Mark his whole fucking life. So the time when you've seen him sleep outside, it's because Mark has said, get to the fucking curb, you bum, and kicked him out of the house, and, Mark gets to live and sleep in the house of Wahlberg.
No, see, Father Stu, interesting you bring that up. He told everyone he was method acting, but really he was just living outside because he's homeless.
Well, I don't believe Father Stu was a homeless man. Father Stu,
he had his ups and downs. We'll say that much.
And just like Mark. I mean, that's why he's method acting. Mark has had his ups and downs. Mark has, been kicked down and then picked back up, usually by the art of movies, and Hollywood. God bless them over there. Honestly, stay prayed up. But he's picked up his bootstraps and he started buying things. He started buying businesses, buying homes. Welcome to Funky Woman Born Baller 45.
I think we need to consider the fact that God is punishing Mark for doing Boogie Nights, a very sinful movie. Evil, even.
You sound really familiar.
It's because I'm your arch enemy, you dumbass.
You fucker! You fucker! I knew it was you!
You idiot. No, you didn't.
You fucking idiot! You did this again!
You're lucky I chose an annoying voice. I could have gone all night.
You motherfucker! Why? I'm stopping the timer. I'm stopping the timer. Why have you done this?
I don't know how you did it. You sniveling little worm.
Why have you done this to me?
I don't know how you wormed your way into regionals, okay?
Because we're the are you fucking sad because you didn't make it to regionals and we did, and that's what you're doing?
No, I would be happy with that, honestly. I would be thrilled if you were there and I wasn't. But guess what? Miss Capshaw and Mr. Robinson came up to me earlier, okay? And they told me that we have to combine our clubs to get into regionals. So that means we have to go there together on the same bus, same club. My people are going to have to touch your people. It's disgusting. I don't want to do it, but we have to.
We're the only official debate club in the school.
Well, we're the only official debate club in the state, okay? So we've got sort of a state, local, federal issue going on here. And they said it'd be a lot easier. My parents are willing to sue, but they said it'd be a lot easier if they just combined us all and bust us all over to wherever the hell it is.
It's because they can't afford 2 school buses.
Listen, if we're going to be on the same team, I need you to not be spilling pudding everywhere, all over your keys, all over your bib, all over your... You look green. You look like you're about to throw up, quite honestly. I
feel fine. I feel fine now. I feel I put some Febreze on it. I feel fine. The pudding was an accident and it's never gonna happen again. It's never gonna happen again. I fucked up. I know. I was being stupid. I'm nervous about regionals, and I was the pudding. It had been in my lunchbox and it was watery, and I was being careless with it, and I shouldn't have done it. I need to take care of these things better. I know it was an accident.
You gotta really, really tighten things up. Let me tell you right now, because you are a mess right now, and this is scaring me. Okay, we can get like scholarships at this thing. Do you realize that?
I do, and there's that $2,000 cash prize, which now doesn't even mean anything because it's gonna be split up between like 20 fucking kids.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. It could be that the leaders of the clubs get the money and the proles don't have to know about it. But we'll talk about that later, maybe on the bus.
I have to hand out the permission slips to everybody still. I can't.
Oh my
I can't
God,
believe
Oh my God, you haven't handed out the permission slips yet?
No, because people keep saying they're gonna think about it, and they're not giving me an actual solid answer on if they want to come to debate the regionals or not. And I've invited everybody. Everybody's invited.
Oh my God.
We need
you realize,
everybody on
like,
the team.
We can't like cover with my guys. Like the team that we're fielding has to be half your guys, half my guys. And if your guys don't show, we have to forfeit.
I'll start handing out I'll hand out a permission slip to Andrew, and I'll hand one out to the Lemon Man and Blank Mind. I'll hand them out to everybody. I'm sorry. I'll do it. I'll do it next time. I'll do it next week. I'll leave them on Mr. Robinson's desk to hand them out.
All right. Well, maybe a few of those guys we can maybe leave back at the school. I'll leave it at your discretion. But yeah. So you need to start winning these debates because it's being awfully close. Okay.
I won two of them today.
I would have won all of them. I wouldn't have let Mandrew walk all over me like he did. Frankly, I think it kind of showed weakness. You nearly lost to my brain jackass character. Okay, that was rough. I didn't like that, and the chat didn't like that. No one liked that, but I still mopping the floor with you.
You weren't mopping the. No, you weren't. And I was just being nice. I didn't want to kick you out because I just thought you were a fan of Debate Club, and I think everybody deserves a chance.
Gay Norbit YouTube. That's what your fans sound like when they call in. And I was doing a pretty good.
You're the only person who's talked about Gay Norbit.
I think I heard a whole debate about Gay Norbit just a few minutes ago.
Well, that was the only time we've ever talked about Gay Norbit. And
you know, in my debate club, we discuss abortion, Palestine, gun control, etc.
But
I don't think.
But that's
Gay
not
Norbit
as fun as Gay Norbit.
Perhaps, but we are talking regionals here, so maybe.
I can't talk about Palestine regionals. I don't know shit.
What's the Norbit's wife's name? What's her name?
Rasputia.
What was that?
Rasputia.
Rasputia, yeah. So Rasputia gets pregnant in a red state. Norbit wants to terminate it, but they can't. She has to drive across state lines. Let's talk maybe something like that through. Game that out, because you are really in over your head. I don't know how you got into regionals, but you are way over your head right now. You don't know what you've gotten into. You've stepped into a world you do not understand. I will say that right now. You do not understand the snake's nest. Do you know what the kids from East High will do to you? To me? Because I'm with you?
I'll chew them up. I'll fucking eat them alive. I've seen those East High kids and they're a bunch of fucking losers. They're all they're all under 5'4". They're fucking they've been vegan since birth and they're fucking malnourished little virgins. I can fucking chew those fuckers up and spit them out.
Virgins they're the best ones at debate because they're the biggest losers. Okay, this is the sport of losers. Okay, and unfortunately, you're the losingest of all losers, and I need you to whip up into shape.
I just have to be a regular loser?
You've got to be like 10% less of a loser that you are now and 10% more of a loser that you need to be, if that makes sense. So you need to be less of your kind of loser and more of our kind of loser.
Sorry.
Is the thing. That's airtight logic. I don't know what else to say to you.
Regionals are a month away. I don't know I don't know what I could do, what I could change. I won 2 debates. They're only a month away. What do you want me to do?
They're going to physically kill you. So this is what needs to happen. Everyone else needs to start debating. Everyone needs to bring their A game. Debate the good topics. and you need to win every single debate from here on out for us to have any single kind of chance. Okay?
Okay.
I won't be able to help you. We take turns in debate club at the regionals, so it's not like I'll be able to support you with my my silly characters. You're on your own out there. It's scary. It's very scary. All right?
A big auditorium, I know.
Huge. The mayor is going to be there.
Mayor Kingsley?
Mayor Kingsley is going to be there, unless there's like a shooting or a fire or something.
I love that
And then-
guy.
He's great. You want to let the mayor down?
No.
Then we got to debate better. We got to be good debaters.
Master
Next-
debater.
I am the master debater. That's
I
correct.
want to.
Can't let the mayor see you cry like this, is what I'm saying.
I know, this is pathetic. This is pathetic.
You just got reelected too, so
Oh!
you've been there for years, so...
Oh! Oh, it's Febreze. Oh.
Yeah, another thing, you're not supposed to spray Febreze like 3 inches from your face.
Oh,
you're getting
it's
high on the
Febreze in my
fumes.
eyes.
Yeah. No, oh my god.
Oh! 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 Fuck!
You gotta get some water in there. Maybe wash them out or, Oh, this is not good. Oh, we are fucked. We are fucked.
I can't.
We are so fucked.
I can't get up. I'm just gonna. Oh, fuck.
Alright, yeah. Oh, hey, what's that you're drinking?
It's a bubbly.
Yeah, fuck yeah, it is. Cosmo Cat's rubbing off on you.
I didn't want to. I went to the store and cases of ahas were $10. They're usually they went to Shoppers Drug Mart and they were $10. So I just got a can of aha instead. I mean, can of bubbly. I'm sorry. I can't help but say aha since that's just what I would have.
Well, you're drinking a winner's drink now, so I think it's looking good. We're looking up. You're drinking a winner's drink in a bubbly. You're gonna stay away from those ahas. You're not gonna bring any pudding to the debate, correct? At regionals?
No pudding. No more pudding. There's
No
no more
pudding at
pudding. No
regionals.
more pudding anymore.
Okay, and you're gonna win every single debate for the rest of the night. Is that true?
That is correct.
And if you're gonna throw up where no one can see you, because it shows weakness.
Yeah, Gabriel got me a bucket, and it's been next to the it's been next to me. So Finster
Okay,
T
great.
just said the mayor loves pudding.
Well,
If I
the mayor
got,
loves
I could give him some as a gift, but I can't touch it. I gotta keep that away from me. I can't do it. I can't do this again.
Exactly. You don't open it. You hand it to him closed. But that could be construed as a bribe. So wait till after the regionals to
You're
get the
right.
mayor's
I
pudding.
won't. I'll wait after, and it'll be a thank you for mediating. It'll be a thank you for supporting the arts.
All right, cool, wonderful. Hey, listen, this has been great. I think you're doing actually not terrible tonight. So keep up the good work. Win the rest of your debates.
Thank you.
See you at regionals. We're gonna win at regionals. Now I gotta go. They're doing a power veto on Big Brother, and it's kind of more important than this to me. So
Okay.
I will.
We
I'll talk to you later.
got this.
Yeah, you got this. So in your band of bring jackasses in the chat and in the waiting room. Yeah, see if you can beat her. I don't think you can. In a real debate of logic and facts. No more.
I got a new fire in me now. You know.
Yeah, no more ad hominem or anything. I want to see facts and logic. I want to see good,
No
clean
feelings.
battling over gay Norbit and whatnot. So, all right, everyone. They're starting to recap now, so I got to go watch Big Brother. So, all right, bye.
Bye. Ugh. Oh, fucking eyes. Fuck. My fucking eyes are burning. I don't want to work with anybody at regionals. I don't want to... I don't want to have to do that. But I will. I'm fine. I put some bubbly in them. They're good. They're rinsed out. They're rinsed. It's fine. I have to power through anyway for debates. I have to power. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Rubinate. Gotta remember that. It's not a big deal. Rubinate. Oh, is it spelled with a U? Shit. R-E-U-B-E-N-A-T-E. Rubinate. It's spelled with an 8? Ruben 8. Ruminate? What's ruminate? That's a ruminate? That's a good one. The Rubinator, the new menu item at Wendy's. It hurts. It hurts, man. Oh, I can still smell it. I gotta get it together. Pain is the greatest teacher. No pain, no gain. You ever hear of rock bottom? Well, we're getting out of it right now. I'm gonna pick myself up. I have 2 more debates. I have 2 more debates to do. Just 2 more, and then I got it. And I'm gonna win these debates, cause I've now, God forbid, I fucking say this. I hate having to say this. But Cosmo inspired me. I hate saying that. But he inspired me. And I think I'm gonna bring it back. I got 2 more debates. Exactly. Not 2 more debates to do. 2 more debates to win. That's what I'm talking about. Next up, we have Lumpy Fuzz in here. We have Lumpy Fuzz getting in here. I hope electroshock therapy inspired me and was far more effective. I'll just I'll try something. I'll plug something in later and just put my fingers on the prongs when I put it into the outlet. Maybe that'll help me. All right. Is Lumpy Fuzz ready? I hope so. Lumpy Fuzz, is that you?
Yes. Hello. Hi.
Hi. Welcome to the debate club. Is this your first time here?
Yeah. It is. You know, I'm in the school, of course, but
Yeah.
you know, before I do the Glee club, but you know, there was just like too much drama going on over there. I thought this was gonna be more like low key, but it kind of seems like you guys got your own little problems going on. Should I lose this debate for you so that way?
No, don't lose it for. Don't go easy on me. I can handle my own. There's no drama. There's nothing going on. I know those theater kids at Glee Club are probably all very dramatic and you know. But
the teacher is way too involved. I'm glad that Mr. Robinson isn't here right now.
How
'cause-
involved is the teacher?
Like, he's just singing a lot of like romantic songs to the students, and then also like it's just a whole weird vibe going on in Glee Club. But
Who's his teacher? Mr. Clayton just got fired. Is it Mr. Clayton?
It's Mr. Schuster, actually. That's his name. He's a new hire.
Oh, got it. Yeah, I think I've heard about that guy. I think I've heard that he's kind of weird at dancing or something.
Yeah.
That's I'm really sorry I have to deal with that. I'm hoping that we're here, Debate Club, we're here for you. Hopefully you find a new home here and you can.
Does it always smell like that?
Smell like what?
Just like shit. Like expired shit.
I mean, probably not shit. If anything, it smells like chocolate pudding. But I sprayed a bunch of Febreze everywhere, and
Okay.
I will apologize that I do have a bucket next to me, which has a little bit of I'm really sorry, this is disgusting. It does have a little bit of vomit in it. I had a little accident earlier, but it's okay. I put a lid on it. But you shouldn't be able to smell that. But it's not, if anything, it's not expired shit. It'll be like, best before, it's best before the date, if anything. But I don't really smell anything, but I can spray it. I can spray a little more Febreze if you want.
Oh yeah, no, that'd be nice, thank you.
Yeah, of
You can
course.
just be like a good 10-second spray.
Yeah. Is that good?
No, yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, thank you.
All right, good ventilation in here, so hopefully it doesn't choke me up or anything.
Ooh. We're good. We're good. As anything, I'm, just as the host of Debate Club, I have to,
Oh, I thought that other guy, Cosmo, was the host.
No. It's me. I run the club. He has another debate club, and that's another one, but it's one that's a little bit heavier, topic wise. So, we have this one. It's in room 1612, but we got
which room is theirs in?
room 1612. It's the double room on the second floor.
Oh, okay. So what time is theirs?
It would start in about 5 minutes.
How long are the debates? 10 minutes?
They're 10 minutes.
Is it like a theater kind of thing where it's like, I'm in Glee, but is it like a theater thing where it's like we don't let people in after the deadline, or can I like if I'm 5 minutes late, would I be good to go in, or?
I think they'll let you in. Unless you get punished for being late. I don't know how serious they are. But this is a great debate club too. This is a really good debate club. Yeah, we do a lot of real debates here, and it's a lot of fun, and we got a good community and a good student base, and Mr. Robinson's a great guy.
So let's just get into it. I don't want to waste too much time. What's
Wait, you in a hurry?
Kinda, I just checked the time. I actually have somewhere to be pretty soon.
Got it. Not in do you have somewhere to be in 5 minutes?
That'd be preferred, of course, but it's. Anyways, let's just go. Let's go.
Kevin James.
Hey, fuck yes. That's so good.
King of Queens. Mall
Yep.
Cop. Grown Ups. God bless his soul.
President Pixels.
I didn't see Pixels, but I've heard that
okay.
one's a masterpiece. Kevin James is...
Sorry?
Sorry, I picked out the wrong one and I got guns. So, I got Kevin James's guns, but that's not supposed to be in there. That's supposed to be in the other hat. He is real. And you have to say he's not real.
Okay.
So I have to argue that he is real. Kevin James is guns. He is a gun. We could say he's a gun. We could... Kevin James is real.
Gun show. But I think this would be a good debate. You can go first.
Yeah, sounds good. You're prepared to argue that he's not real?
Yeah, I guess.
Cool. I will start the timer. The timer starts now. 10 minutes. Go. You can go first.
All right. So Kevin James. In movies, that's the only time I've ever seen him. Movies and TV. Never seen the guy in real life. He doesn't do any live theater performances. I've never shook his hand. And how positive are we that he's not CGI or AI? With how things are today. Soon everyone will be
right,
AI,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
No, you're right.
So, how can one man be a zookeeper, be an MMA fighter, a mall cop?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing about Kevin James is he his job he does something called acting, and with that what people have to do is they're usually in movies or TV or something, and they have to pretend to be other people. So that's what Kevin James is doing. He's a real normal guy, but he has to pretend to be friends with Adam Sandler. He has to pretend to be friends with Rainy Rodriguez. He has to pretend to be in the internet and Pixels.
Are you trying to say that he's not actually friends with Rainy Rodriguez?
No.
If he was real if he was real.
Absolutely not. They have nothing in common.
So you've never seen them hanging out or anything? So you don't think they're friends?
The only times I've seen them are on red carpets to promote Paul Blart. Outside of it, I have heard through the grapevine. I've heard that there is a bit of they kind of butt heads on that set, and they had some really big creative differences. And Kevin James wanted to go a bit more of an emotional route with Paul Blart, with the character of Paul Blart, but Rainy Rodriguez kind of couldn't handle it because she was a kid back then. She was, she was very young, so she kind of couldn't handle it. So all she knew back then was what is that song? Fiesta Sosa Quinceañera. What was that song she does? She kind of only knew how to do stuff like that, and she wasn't really ready for a serious job.
Sorry for interrupting, but all I'm trying to say is that you have not seen them hang out outside. Have you seen Kevin James hang out with anyone?
I've seen him go to sports games.
I've seen giant animals at sports games. They're called mascots, and I think Kevin James is just another one of those.
You think he's just a guy in a suit supposed to be a mascot?
Yeah. There's nothing to prove otherwise.
I disagree, because the whole point of a mascot is to sort of, have a cute little character, cute baked character, cute little character to be a guy in a suit and get people pumped up and get people excited, get people excited for the game.
He's not cute?
I don't think he's cute, and also I look at him and I do not feel any inspiration. I don't believe that Kevin James has the capability of inspiring and pumping up a stadium of people. I look at him and I maybe see somebody who is a little bit boring, maybe somebody who has some problems going on at home. So I don't think he's even capable of that. So when he goes to the sports games, I think he's there to, enjoy the sports games, and he's not actually, there's not a person in a suit pretending to be him, If
you're saying that the man cannot hype up a crowd, King of Queens went on for over almost a decade.
King of Queens was carried by the hot wife. Who plays his wife again? Who's Leah Remini, the Scientologist girl? It was carried by the fact that he has a hot wife, and was carried just by the hot girl.
He was in Zookeeper. Let's just check out the numbers of Paul Blart Mall Cop 2, the sequel that most people probably don't even know about. It's a little under.
He's acting. He's acting.
No, because you're saying that if he was a mascot, that he wouldn't be able to hype up a crowd. $107.6 million in the box office.
And you know who that was? That was Rainy
Crowd.
Rodriguez going, Fiesta Salsa Quinceañera. That was her doing her song that hyped up the crowd. She deserves all the credit, not him.
Sorry. But, okay, what about movies without her? Zookeeper probably made millions as well. All I'm saying is he knows how to bring in a crowd. Here comes the boom. He knows what to do. He knows how to bring the boom. He knows how to keep the zoo. He knows how to cop them all. He knows how to do all of it. He's very good.
He knows how to read lines off of a script and go home and be a sad man. That's what he knows how to do. And maybe
he's doing like a Westworld and going back into storage after each movie.
I don't think he's put into storage, because once again, like I said, if they were using an actor to, put him, like, cryogenically freeze an actor and then bring the actor out to then be in movies, you would expect someone a little better. I love Kevin James. He's a great guy, but
Doesn't seem like it.
I do. I have a lot of respect for him, but you'd maybe have somebody like Tom Cruise, somebody like Vin Diesel, somebody like Jason Statham's, like, somebody like that would be an actor that I think would be cryogenically frozen to then be an acting machine. Not someone like Kevin James, because he's kind of lame.
But in Paul Blart Mall Cop 2, the last scene, he is kicked by a horse and launched into the side of a car.
Yes.
Iconic scene. Everyone knows it. Everyone loves it. How could he have done that?
Well, he's had a lot of surgeries. He was born with really bad scoliosis. So his spine is actually held by a titanium rod, which makes him a lot more durable, because he's being propped up by a titanium rod, and he has a lot of those, like, titanium rods just in his body from other, like, bone problems. He was born with bonitis, and
so he has like a sort of titanium exoskeleton sort of going on.
He does, yeah. So he's able to do, he's able to do those stunts like that, which, that's why he gets those acting roles, because that's why he was in Grown Ups too, because he would, they kind of would throw themselves around. I'm pretty sure I saw a scene from Grown Ups where he throws himself into a lake or something, and that's just because he's
durable.
He's very durable, yeah.
A man that durable and that strong. I don't know why they make him so huggable.
He is a bit of a cutie, isn't he?
Uh-huh.
And that's exactly why he's a real relatable guy. Like, that's why he has to be real, because they wouldn't. He's very relatable, and he's people look at him and they think of someone like their father.
Relatable. He has to have been made for the average middle class American with full on patriot.
You brought up, like, AI before, and everything I've seen of AI, it's barely human. I've never seen they got those chat bots that you can barely talk to. They're fucking stupid, and they don't talk like real people. You can only get so far with AI and CGI, and the sort of lovability and the fact that you look at Kevin James and you want to give him a big old cuddle, that can only just be achievable by the real human condition. In my point of view.
Now, I'm going. This is textbook debate club stuff, so I'm gonna bring up something that's textbook. So, you think the human condition's beautiful? 9/11.
I think the human condition is beautiful.
I feel like 9/11 in itself proves that the human condition itself is not beautiful. If we wanted to create
But then we
a
have
world
people like Kevin James
who cannot exist in this outside, he cannot exist in the modern world. He has to have been created.
I think it
So
says a
either-
lot that you brought up a tragedy, and I think you have been affected by these tragedies and affected by what happens in the world so much that it has gotten in the way of your ability to just appreciate. That was the
All
timer,
I'm
but
saying-
we can do our closing arguments.
All I am saying is that Kevin James is too beautiful and too perfect for this bastardized world, and so when they're trying to be like,
But is
"We
that
need
not
someone-"
insulting? I'm sorry. Is that not insulting then to say that he's not real if you're saying, "Oh, he's so beautiful"? I just think because you're so caught up in the world being an awful place, you look at someone like Kevin James and you think, "Oh God, there's no way he must be real." When people are in fact beautiful, and Kevin James is beautiful, and he's real. And there are beautiful people out there. You just have to look, Lumpy Fuzz, and it's okay. The world is not a scary place. 9/11 happened once.
Once again, I think that if the world were to have, the world can't have just one Kevin James, and for them to just find this guy and then be like, oh yeah, let's put him in all these movies, let's put him in all this stuff. There would have to be more than one. One guy can't be all of those things if there were more than one of them.
He's just that good. And
Too good.
I know, but you have to embrace it that there are people that are that talented out there, and they're waiting for you, Lumpy Fuzz. They're waiting for you. Someone like Kevin James is waiting for you. You just have to look.
I think you made a good point, and it looks like it's been way over 5 minutes. I think I'm gonna step down. I think, wow.
Well, we're gonna. The debate is over. That was a whole debate. So we succeeded, but I'll hold the poll. You said you were in a rush, and I wonder whatever you gotta do. Maybe have a soccer practice or something, or some other thing you gotta get going and get doing. However, I can let you go very soon, but I'm glad you stuck around for a whole debate. And I hope whatever practice you have to get to is fun. What do you got going on?
It's like very serious. It probably wouldn't be any fun. We talk about very serious things.
Yeah. Well, sometimes we can get pretty serious here. Like if you have to open up to us, like it's okay. You can say whatever, But it's completely up to you. I just, I really, really hope whatever you have to do, you get through it.
It's just, after being in this debate club, I've really, I'm starting to appreciate it, like more than what I've heard about the other one. I'm starting to see its merits and how we can also have conversations here. Wow.
Exactly.
It's all about a dialogue. It's all about
opening up a conversation, and it's all about having a dialogue. Exactly. Keeping the channel open.
Thank you.
You've got it. And that's all we're about over here. And I'm really glad that, after having an experience, you've realized like what we're about.
Yeah. Wow. It's powerful. Like I don't know any other words. I don't even know any words. I think
one word: powerful.
Outside looking in, I think regionals are gonna go very well, and I think might even make it to nationals.
Man, if we make it to nationals, I'll cry. I don't know what I'll do. I'm
Just don't get Febreze in there.
thank you for
Yeah.
giving me that hope though that we could win nationals. That's I'm you're the first person today to bring up that we might be able to win nationals. So thank you for that. And don't forget my message too, that there is a Kevin James waiting out there for you somewhere. Just gotta look.
And who knows? Maybe it'll be a Zuki. Maybe it'll even be a debater. Maybe one day we'll get Kevin James a debater. So,
Maybe. The votes are in also, and I did win the debate, but that's okay. It's I'm an experienced debater, so don't.
In the end, didn't everyone win?
Exactly. Because we started a conversation and we got talking.
And I think that if Cosmo were here, and not having his whole debate club, I think he would have seen that debate doesn't have to be so.
Welcome to the Funky
serious.
Man ALC Fanis. Exactly. Doesn't have to be serious. No
I
problem.
would shake your hand, but I cannot get close to you because it fucking is repugnant. The smell, the stench.
I just did a 10-second Febreze spray for you.
Yeah, that was like 15 minutes ago.
Oh man. Well, I'll maybe there's mold in the class. I don't know. It's not me. I know it's not me. But I'll get it.
Thank you.
I'll
Thanks
get
for
it
everything.
fixed.
I can't wait to watch regionals on the local cable television.
We're gonna be there. We're on the public access channel. It's gonna be there. Where they do all the spelling bees and everything. That's what we're gonna be on.
I was about to ask, is it before or after the spelling bee?
It's after the spelling bee. We have the later time slot. Yeah.
Okay, so like most of the crowd will probably like leave by then.
Yeah, I mean they leave. Well, all their families will leave, and then all our families come in. So it comes back. All
right. Well, sorry. You have one more debate to win.
I have one more. I'm doing one more debate. You're right.
All right, and just thank you so much for just reinstilling a positive energy in this classroom. So, all right, have a great rest of your day.
The honor's all mine. Have a good night, Lumpy Fuzz.
See ya.
Yes! I won. All right. Oh my god, I won. One down. I will also say we have Born Baller in here. Born Baller, I will unfortunately not be able to get to you tonight. I'm doing one more debate, and that is Azure Meridian. If Born Baller's in chat, I'm gonna write you down though, and you will have first dibs like next time. That's what we did before. Very, very sorry. I can put beef down for the follow. This is regionals too, so I mean Born Baller. I'll have to ask. I'll have to ask if they're okay with regionals. But I can put don't worry, Born Baller. It's not actually weekly. That's also a thing. It's unfortunately not weekly. It is monthly. I understand that some people get like subscriptions to do this, but don't worry about it. I've written you down anyway. If your sub runs out, it doesn't matter. But if you're still gonna be late, that's totally fine. I've got you written down. I'll hold off. I'm hoping regionals aren't harder topics. I really can't do any harder than this. And now I have to. It is getting late. So I'm gonna bring Azure Meridian in here. Azure Meridian I'm actually familiar with. Azure Meridian rings a bell, and he's been in debate club before. Wait, this is. Oh no. Oh wait, no, it's not. Oh no, Azure Meridian. Never mind. I thought Azure Meridian was the kid from before who lived in the school, but I'm getting it mixed up. Azure Meridian told me about the kid. Sure, it's pudding. Hello. Azure Meridian, are you there? Are you ready to debate? Hello? Are you preparing something?
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can.
Oh, hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty rough.
Pretty rough.
Yeah.
What is it the club? Is it
Well, I live in Florida, and we just got hit with a massive hurricane.
Oh, true. True, you
Yeah.
did get hit with that massive hurricane. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
and Not to be a bother, but it really smells like shit in here.
I think I'm out of Febreze. So I think you're
You're
just gonna have
kidding?
to deal with it.
Okay.
Really sorry to hear about that hurricane. When I went to Florida when I was a
Can you at least,
kid,
like, take off
I got
the
caught in
bib?
Hurricane Charlie.
Oh, same.
Yep. I got caught in Hurricane Charlie back in 2004.
How old were you?
I was 4 years old.
Damn, I was a fetus.
You weren't born yet?
No, I was. I was born in '01, but
Oh,
like,
okay. Well, yeah, it's only a couple years difference.
you already completed college and shit.
I mean, I'm in high school. Well, yes, but this is high school. But yes, I have.
Yeah, the advanced classes and whatnot.
Yeah, this is just advanced stuff, and I'm 17 and I'm in grade 11, so just turned 17 actually.
Yeah, can you take off the bib?
I can't.
You sure?
Well, what's wrong with it?
You know.
I mean, it's dried now. It's just pudding.
I really doubt it's pudding, to be honest.
I mean, it's something. It smells like pudding. It made me feel like fucking shit,
No,
but
it
it
does
smells
not
like
smell
pudding to
fucking
me.
pudding. Also, the fact that you even got it in your eyes, Jesus, are you seeing okay? Like,
No, my eyes are stinging. They've been stinging this whole time. I'm
Why
gonna
don't you
need to go to the
just-
science class to use their like things,
why don't you just go to the nurse?
I think maybe she left. I'll just rinse out my eyes in the science class. I'll just ask for someone to unlock the door for me. It's fine. It's just Febreze and sparkling water and chocolate pudding.
Yeah, I know, but you have like all those smells combining, and it's just really fucking, it reeks.
Are you about to throw up?
Yeah.
I got a bucket right here. It's just it's already got my vomit in it, so I can use that one, and I'll just toss it out later.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry.
I smell from your bucket.
I mean, the bucket's gonna. I mean, if you're gonna throw up, the bucket's gonna make it worse. It's got puke in it, so.
So we have Febreze.
I'm
Shit on your bib. The throw up.
very low on Febreze.
Yes, but you already sprayed like 10 seconds in the air, so like the smell still lingers,
But Febreze smells good.
Yeah, but when you combined it with all the shit smells, it's overwhelming.
Here, take the bucket. The bucket's right here. You can just take the bucket.
I'm not taking the bucket. I'm not touching that thing.
Well, I can't. You can't throw up on the floor. You just gotta swallow
Fine,
it.
I'll
Just
take the bucket.
swallow it. Just swallow it.
It leaves like a burning sting in my mouth.
It's
like
okay.
acid.
That's okay. Shh, it's okay. It'll feel fine. You just gotta swallow it. Just. That's all you gotta do. You okay?
Yeah.
Do you need any bubbly?
No, I don't drink sparkling water.
Well, I'll have it. Do you want to get started with our debate? Would that make you feel better?
Maybe. I don't know.
Will that take your stomach off of the smell?
The smells completely took over the entire classroom. There's nothing we can do about it.
Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate?
Yeah. You know, have you heard of that guy? He made that. He's the singer. He made that song. He's the singer from that.
Yeah, I've heard of Andrew Tate. Yeah, I'm familiar with his work.
Andrew
Did he
Tate
get in
isn't.
trouble for sex trafficking?
He might have not. I didn't hear about that. I just thought he was a singer. I just thought he was a singer, so that's why I put him in there, because he's like a celebrity.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure, where is it, Romania knows him for something else, you know?
Yeah, I think it's I thought he was French, because of the song.
No.
I thought he was just a singer. Andrew
He's
Tate
actually British.
isn't rich.
He isn't rich.
I have to argue that he isn't rich. You have to argue that he is rich.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, he's that,
Alright.
I love that song, man.
Do you
Andrew Tate isn't
How many
rich.
times did... Alright.
Because that's what he sounds like. That's what he sounds like. I know what he sounds like. You know?
I don't think you do.
Water. That's what he says. He goes, sparkling water. That's what he says.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty close. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty close.
Yeah, that's exactly what he sounds like. Oh, I'm starting to get a little hungry. Andrew Tate, I have to say he isn't rich. I don't think he's got any money, actually. I think he's lying. But you're saying that he is rich and he's loaded and he's got a lot of money.
Yeah, he's completely loaded with so much money, women, cars, buildings, and shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Timer starts.
What?
Now. I think it's all just a facade, really, and there's no way he's made that much money off of, one song. And I know he has, like, that school, Hustlers University. I think he's spending all of his time investing into that. If he's actually providing education to young people, that would cost a lot of money out of his pocket.
Did you almost vomit?
Nope. That would be a lot of money coming out of his pocket.
What was that sound you just did?
I was just thinking, to give back to the kids. So I think he must not be that rich, if he's...
Well, objection.
Mm.
In all honesty, I think he's rich, considering... I mean, just look at all the mansions he's showed off. I mean, he literally is known as the guy who's like, show me 3 of your Bugattis, or whatever the fuck it is. He literally has so many cars, women, mansions. He goes all over the country. He was born in Europe, and yet he lives in Romania. He goes from British or the United Kingdom to, fucking Romania to Canada to America. He goes all over the place,
Mm-hmm.
And he is also very well known for, making a shit ton of money off of sex trafficking. Women using OnlyFans.
That is true. However, I'm thinking of business expenses, and I'm thinking, well, first of all those houses and everything, rentals. Let's be real. Rentals.
Rentals?
I think it's still quite a bit of money to rent out, a mansion or something, but rentals is what they are.
I think
he's
out that many mansions, though. Like, come on, like that many.
He's
mansions?
going
Like,
around
come
from
on,
mansion to
5 all at
mansion,
once?
and he's flying cheap. I
Yeah,
mean,
but, like,
he's
all
flying
at
like the
once?
equivalent of
That's a shit ton of money.
Ryanair, right? He's getting like these fucking
He has
$200
his own
flights
private jets.
rentals. I think influencers do that all the time. Like
Okay, but
influencers.
to like rent mansions and private jets all at once, come on. And
Influencers.
even like when you always see him, he's always in a robe, smoking a cigar, shirtless, talking about conquering like Hitler and shit. Like, he's always in a mansion, just talking it up with sunglasses, aviators preferably, I think. And that's really something that's only something rich people can do. I'm poor. I can't do that. I don't see you doing that, to be honest.
I will say I sometimes you can see my robe hanging up there. I do actually wear a robe all the time. When I'm being comfy, I wear a robe, and
You're telling me.
I would wear a
Mhm.
robe and smoke something and wear sunglasses, and I could easily like maybe just go to one of my friends' apartments who have a little bit more money than me in a nicer apartment. I mean, I also live in Toronto, you know how the housing market
Yeah,
is
but
these
he
days.
gives house tours, and they're like full on mansions. Like
He's
even
going.
if,
That's
like,
his
they're just-
brother. He's going to his brother's mansions, and he's going to his friends' mansions, and because he's got a lot of friends. Like he's got a ton of friends. He's always hanging out with. He's a
Yeah, but he was also an MMA fighter or a kickboxer.
he was like exactly. He's made a lot
And
of
he made
friends.
most of his money from that.
Well, if there's one thing I know, it's that people who do like UFC and shit aren't making the fucking they're not making that much money compared to what they should be. If you're not like a top guy, you're not gonna be making like an insane amount of money, and it's
Well, I mean, he kind of is the top guy. They call him Top G. Like,
that stands for top guy.
yeah, he's the top guy, which is making a shit ton of money, as top guys do.
I think top G actually stands for, well, from what I've heard, it's top generous. And it's generous because, he's got Hustlers University, who he's, educating children, and he rents all of these backdrops, he rents all of these cars, and he rents all of these mansions so he can, do his videos in like a nice environment to get people's attention and then educate the youth, because I understand that his passion is like I think he likes to teach. I think he likes to talk to like young men about like how to like succeed and stuff, which I mean that must be pretty cool. I haven't watched any of his videos, but that must be pretty cool. That seems like a good thing to do.
Do you ever take advice on how to succeed from somebody who hasn't succeeded?
Exactly. Well, and exactly,
Prove
which is
him
why
my
it
point.
looks
He's
like
rich
he's
because
succeeded
he's able to
in
give
those
this
rentals.
type of advice. Yes, but he wouldn't be able to give this type of advice if he didn't experience it and live it.
But I also feel like the people who, like actual like rich people who do give like life and business advice, usually they don't really know a damn thing, and like people wouldn't listen to them. You look at someone like Gary Vee. Like Gary Vee's made a lot of money, but nobody gives a fuck about Gary Vee these days. Everybody can understand that he kisses his dad on the lips. Everyone can understand that Gary Vee is kind of a schmuck.
Yes.
But
look at Andrew Tate. Everybody cares about him, and he doesn't even. His father was never really in his life like that. His father was out playing chess and cheating on his wife.
Exactly.
And
His father,
Andrew
Daddy
Tate-
wasn't. Exactly. Daddy wasn't there. Daddy
Yeah,
wasn't.
but look
Daddy
at
wasn't
Gary
there.
Vee
Peace.
compared to Andrew
Daddy
Tate,
wasn't there.
though.
Like he's not getting any money from his dad. He's not getting. He's
Yes,
not getting
because
that
he
help.
built it himself. He's getting money from his business. He's a business-minded person. He's business savvy. He's getting his money from the businesses he invests in and the businesses he started and he runs.
Invest.
Gary Vee, look at him. He could give you advice. He will probably tell you, chop your brother's head off, then come back to talk to me. Gary Vee is broke as shit. He looks like any bum off of the street. Andrew Tate, on the other hand, despite not having a chin, I'd still ride his dick.
But see, he doesn't have a chin and he doesn't have hair. And if he really had a lot of money, he could easily fix those two things. He could easily get hair plugs. He could easily get, he could
Have you seen
easily
him
get
in
that
prison?
done. But he won't.
Have you seen photos of him in prison?
He looked pretty bad.
Yeah, but he had hair without hair plugs or any of that.
I mean,
He's so rich, he doesn't
I
need-
think he might choose
he
the
can just grow it
baldness
out.
because his hairline's really bad, but he could still even it out with hair plugs and then just grow it all out, you know?
Yes, but what's the point of doing that when you're a man of wealth and fame and succession?
Make your image look better. And, you know, the fact that,
I mean,
you know, he's very
I've never
humble.
seen
That's why
him
he's
on
looking
some,
like
like,
this. He's
bullshit
humble because he doesn't have a
podcast.
lot and he knows what it's like.
I don't really consider him humble because you never see him giving to charity. He never has done that. You never see him going to a school full of kids and giving motivational speeches and inspirational
Hustlers
speeches.
University.
No, where do you see him? Yes, but that's online. But where
But that's
do you
giving inspiration to
usually-
kids.
Yes, but you also have to pay for Hustlers University to even get that inspiration, and that money goes straight to Andrew Tate.
That actually goes straight back into the business. If there's one rule of business that I know, it's you have to
A business
you have
that
to
he runs.
you have to make money,
One that
spend
he
money to make spend money. You have to make You have to spend money to make money.
Spend
That's
money to make money. Okay.
the number one business rule that I understand and that I know.
Yes, but you don't see Gary Vee with a Bugatti and sunglasses and a bunch of half-naked women and a bunch of money and smoking a fat cigar. Like, you don't see Gary Vee do that because he's not as wealthy as Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate is top guy, one of the richest of the rich. Gary Vee, he's a little bottom bitch. He's built like a twink.
He
We don't
kisses
talk
his
about
dab.
him.
Like, but you know, all those things that you've mentioned that Andrew Tate like shows in his videos. You know, I've seen a lot of music videos by not successful musicians who, you know, they'll be doing their songs, and they'll be on top of an expensive car, and they'll have women around them shaking their asses, and they're not successful. They're not making money. They're just, you know, they're going into extreme amounts of debt to fund this
Yes,
like
but none of them are
music
the
career, which
top
is exactly what
G.
Andrew Tate does. Turn it on the video. Like, that's the only song he's ever done, and he hasn't even put out an album. It's just a single.
Yes, but he has other businesses that are making him more of the money despite just that one song. That one song, that was just to get his face in the music market. That was it. He did it.
And you know, I don't think people are buying that song physically, and streaming really doesn't pay as much as people think it does. You know, he probably has not made a ton of money off
But
of
you want to know what does pay?
what?
Sex trafficking, which is something he does, and he's gotten a lot of money from.
And again, I think he's just putting a lot of money back into the business. You know, what's he got to do? He's got to buy webcams. He's got to buy, you know, he's got to rent out hotel rooms. He's got to...
He doesn't really give those women anything. He just gives them like a laptop and lets them go ham. And whatever money they make, they give straight to him. And he, by his own words, how he pays them is with sex.
Exactly. He doesn't have a lot of money to pay him with. The timer did.
It's not... What?
I was going to say the timer did...
The timer did
go.
have a lot of money?
The timer did end. The timer ended.
Oh.
Sorry, my brain's all fucked. I'm a fucking mess. I can't think. I've
Yeah,
been
probably
inhaling
the
fucking
Febreze.
Febreze all day, and
Yeah, it's shit stains, Febreze. You know, you're not looking great. Like, to be honest, like, a lot of people, like, I don't know. Like, I sit here and I'm like, look at our debater, Puke. Are we really gonna win? She has a shit stain on her bib. She's smoking Febreze. She's getting high off of Febreze. Is this really somebody you'd want to debate for you in the regionals?
without me, there wouldn't be going to regionals. I'm gonna have my
And take
nicer. I'm gonna
Cosmo
have my
Captain's
nicer one. I'm gonna grease it up. I'm gonna bring out my nicer greased bib, and
Listen,
I'll be a good representation of the school and the club.
Puke. Right now, you have a shit stain on your bib and you're high off of Febreze, and on top of that, you have puke in a fucking bucket that smells absolutely rancid. You need to get your shit together. Okay, you need to lock the fuck in. Because you're not just representing the Bay Club, you're representing the entirety of the school here.
I can do it. We're gonna have double the debate power. We have 2 clubs, and I can represent us at regionals. You just have to believe in me.
Listen, if belief really worked, shit, I'd be top G. I'd be Andrew Tate at this point.
Top generous?
I'd be rich as hell.
Ellen? That's Ellen. She's top generous.
Ellen DeGeneres?
Yeah, she's top generous.
Yeah, but she's not top G, top guy, Andrew Tate. Listen, if belief
She's top
ever
girl.
worked,
Ellen is
I'd be
top
able
girl.
to fly off of a cliff and soar for ages, but belief hardly does anything. I believe in you. You already have my belief, but right now you have to really earn it. You have to show that my belief isn't being put towards something that's bullshit.
I'm gonna tell you right now. You are invited to regionals. You're gonna see what I'm capable of at regionals, and you're gonna apologize. You don't have to apologize, but you're gonna
Apologize for what? I do believe in you.
You do. That's why I don't mean apologize. I mean you're gonna say, you know what, you were right. I knew I had a reason to believe in you. I knew I had a reason. That's what you're gonna say. You're gonna say I knew I had a reason.
I hope so, because if not, the debate club is over with. I got told by the principal that they're gonna pull our funding if we don't win this. So
We got this. I think we're gonna assemble.
that means
We're gonna be like the
Cosmocats
Avengers, and
debate
we're
club
gonna
as
assemble
well.
a team of debaters that's gonna save everybody.
That means Cosmocats debate club as well. Like he's pulling the funding for both of ours. Like not just one. It's not just fucking one of us over. He's fucking all of us over. We're fucked if we don't win this.
We're gonna be the Avengers, and I'm gonna be Hawkeye. All right?
Why the fuck did you choose Hawkeye?
Because it's Jeremy Renner. He's the coolest one. It's Jeremy Renner.
No. If you were Hawkeye, no. Fuck. God damn it.
I thought he was it's Jeremy Renner is the coolest guy.
Well, yeah, he's cool, but like, you should have chose somebody who could do more damage, like WandaVision, Wonder Woman, or fucking Spider-Man, or Hulk, or Iron Man, or something.
Well, what if I want to be Jeremy Renner?
Hawkeye can't go toe-to-toe with Thanos. You're going toe-to-toe with Thanos at the regional.
I'll go toe-to-toe with Thanos, and the Mayor Kingsley is gonna be watching me, and Mayor Kingsley is Hawkeye's wife, and he's gonna be watching, and I'm Hawkeye. And
Mayor Kingsley is Hawkeye's wife.
yeah, I'm just trying to think of the hypothetical, you know. And
You want to know what would happen if Hawkeye went toe-to-toe with Thanos?
kick his ass.
No, Jeremy Renner's snowmobile accident would happen all over again, except for this time, he doesn't survive it.
You fucking take that back.
No, this is the truth, Puke. You need to lock the fuck in.
Now, baby, let's rock.
You need to take that back. There's Jeremy Renner went through a lot, and
Yeah.
I don't think the snowplow accident wasn't funny.
I'm not saying it's funny.
Okay.
I'm saying that you going against the whole regionals, everybody at the regionals, during debate club, regionals, whatever, the fucking regionals, is Hawkeye going against Thanos. You're not going to win. You need to upgrade.
I'll upgrade. I'm gonna be ascended Hawkeye. I'm gonna become ascended Hawkeye. It's canon. I'm gonna become ascended Hawkeye, and I will win regionals for us, and I'll save everybody, and we're not gonna lose debate club.
Will you?
Yes, we are not. Debate club isn't going anywhere. As the president of debate club, I promise you that. That is my promise to you. I promise. With all of my heart, I promise. We will win.
I believe you, but you're going to have to put in the work. You're going to have to show it.
I did win our debate as the people voted.
Wait, what?
The poll went, and I won the debate.
Oh, shit.
So I hope that's me showing you.
No, not really.
I'll win more.
Because I'm shit compared to the motherfuckers at the regionals. I'm nothing.
They're fucking tough at regionals.
What?
They're fucking tough at regionals.
Yes, that's why I'm saying you need to choose a different hero. Jeremy Renner isn't going to be able to win this one. Not against Thanos.
Iron Man?
Iron Man won, but it ultimately cost him his life. But he was a leader till the very end.
Well, maybe that's what's gonna have to happen. Maybe I'll win
That-
debate club, but it might cost me my life. And I'll
Maybe.
go that far for debate club. I'll go that
Well,
far.
hopefully you just don't end up like Tony Stark. God rest his soul.
I just might.
Hopefully not, because we need you, Puke. Need you more now more than ever.
I am Iron Man.
Yes, you are. Yes, the fuck you are. And you never forget that.
I want to thank you, Azure Meridian, for being my final debate tonight. I'm gonna be leaving this debate with new inspiration, and you know, I think I'm leaving this debate club a changed person
I sure hope so.
in general. Did Iron Man shit his shoot? You shut the fuck up. You shut up.
To be honest,
And
Iron Man probably
speaking-
had a toilet built in that armor, so yeah, he probably did shit his suit.
Exactly. He might have just done the exact same thing, and it's not shit. It's pudding.
Exactly. I still think it's shit due to the smell, but I'm gonna trust you that it's pudding. Just don't touch it. Don't just take off the bib and fucking wash it. Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna bleach it, and because I can't have it stain. I need it. I can't have it stain. This is my Spaniard.
Can you like buy a
expensive.
new one? Or... Oh,
What?
yeah. Just I was wondering if you could like buy a new one or like.
I have another one that is my really, really nice one that I'm gonna wear to regionals, but this is my regular one, and it's still very expensive, and it's Spaniard brand.
Well, that new Spaniard. Consider that your new Iron Man suit.
It's like when he gets the big suit. It's like when he gets the
Yes.
bigger suit.
The- Yep.
Thank you so much for coming, Azure Meridian.
No problem, Peter.
I'm gonna pass out from the Febreze fumes.
What? You need to? Do we need to call the nurse or?
I think I'm gonna pass out.
Oh my
I
god!
won.
You did. Congrats.
I said I'd win the next 2 debates, and I won.
Indeed, but we're nothing compared to the motherfuckers at regional. So remember that.
I'll remember that.
You won the battle, but not the war.
Thank you so much for coming, and I hope to see you at regionals.
I hope so.
Have a wonderful rest of your night, Azure Meridian. Thank you for opening up this conversation and this dialogue.
You too, Slowpuke.
Thank you. Anytime. Goodbye.
Bye.
That's it. I won the two. I said I would, and I promised, and I did. I won. Ah, that feels good. Ah, that feels really good. Another successful debate club. Oh, they're all successful. They're all successful to me, in my opinion. It was a great turnout. That was a great... I can't believe this is my life. I'm so grateful. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna stream Baldur's Gate 3 admit it. This might not be pudding. This might not be pudding. My mom might have gave me shit in a cup. My mommy might have packed me shit in a cup for lunch. But tomorrow, I'm gonna stream Baldur's Gate 3, and then I have Starfield pre-installed, and I think it comes out early access at 8 p.m. Eastern. And so I might stream it, and if for some reason, because it's a Bethesda game coming out on PC, if it starts crashing or being a fucking jerk, I'll play some Dark and Darker. But that's the plan. That's the Field of Stars, you know it, Garfield. But I'll be doing that. I'll be giving that a shot. But if it doesn't work, because you know Bethesda games, if it doesn't work, I will do Dark and Darker. This is Febreze, man. I think I gotta lie down. Or something. I didn't know Febreze fucked you up like this. Thank you for coming to Debate Club. Regionals is next month, as I said, and I'll hand out the permission slips for anybody. You have to get a parent to sign it if you want to get on the school bus, otherwise you need to organize a ride to yourself, and it's in Pinksville. It's about 40 minutes away, but you could just ask for directions to get there. Okay.